What is up, everybody? Welcome back. Time for another night of Sunday Night Football, Week 2 edition. We've got the Miami Dolphins taking on the New England Patriots, and we've got our honorary Fins fan in here as well. What is up, Pizzle? Leo said first, congrats on your Niners. Sports Cat also, I apologize. I'm only like 10% sorry, but I do feel empathy for you because you've been excited about this game since, like, I don't know, June. But it was a good game. Actually, it was a bad game for both teams. But it was a game, and you will rebound. You could be 0-2, and you are very strong 1-1. So, GG's this week. You'll be better the next. What's up, Craig? Okay, we got our honorary Fins fan, and we've got our honorary Pats fan, other than Chris, which I'm sure we'll see him tonight. But it is good to see all of you guys in here once again. I've been running all day because I've been at work. I just got off work an hour ago, but big one for your Pats tonight. Yes, big one for the Pats to prove themselves, and big ones for the Fins to try to reproduce last week. This is a big game. Every division game is a big game in the long scheme of things. But yeah. Hey, there he is. Chris was in earlier losing his mind. What's up, Papa Blood? Nice to have you in here with us. Sorry I couldn't hang out with you longer. I hope you understand that work needs me, I suppose. No Chiefs fit, no jersey, beanie, or anything. What kind of fan are you? I put on the red long sleeve. I've had a jersey on all day. You can ask Papa Blood. He spoke to me today. I actually made friends with two Bengals fans at the casino. They were surprisingly nice to me, and so it was nice. We had a lot of good conversations. We talked about the Lions and the Dolphins and the Jags. Couple people. I was in gear all day long. I took it off like 30 minutes ago. I was really, really hoping for a Cowboys upset with the Jets winning. But here we are. That didn't happen. But I still love Zach Wilson, so. But to answer your question, Leo, I was just kind of getting hot. I'm not going to lie. I was like, plus, being at the casino is a very smoky environment, and as much as I love repping my Chiefs gear, I didn't really want to put on another jersey, and that one just smelled like cigars and nasty. So I went red. We're still supportive. I also, if you guys notice up here at the top, I had to switch Patriots logos because the actual Patriots logo just blended in, and as of right now, this red and blue background, I cannot change it. So all you could see was like the red stripes from the tail and the chin and the shine on the forehead. What's up, Lindsay? Nice to see you also. It's a rough day here. Maybe Papa Blood will be here for Monday Night Football. Wait, this Monday Night Football? We haven't talked about it. Well, how we're going to do that. So we'll have to talk about it tonight. Oh, I didn't realize this, but the Patriots are wearing their throwback jerseys. I almost used the logo with the man on it. The Patriot on it, I should say, next week. Gotcha. We got a doubleheader next week, but if the Bengals are playing and we only do one game, then we will be – maybe we'll come in here together and just start at the first game and then kind of go through both games at the same time. Pats are swallowing up the logo like their D will swallow up Tua. This will be a true test for that offensive line. The Chargers' pass rush is not nearly as strong. The Chargers are not nearly as strong as the Patriots. So this is gonna be a real test, honestly. Next week, yeah, we'll figure that out also. Bro, the Bengals pissed me off. I had the Ravens beating the Bengals all week, but like 2 hours before game time, I switched my pick to the Bengals winning. Never trusting the Bengals again. The Bengals will win next week. Leo, the Bengals will win next week. I have let's fix this real quick. I have been 100% correct with the Bengals so far. This way. There we go. Fixed her all up good as new. And they're going to win next week. I feel strongly. I feel it in my bones. Never switch, only curse yourself. Yeah, I made a rule with myself this week or this season at when we release our picks videos on Wednesday with that 5K quality. Yeah, you know it. But that I was not going to switch any picks no matter what happened. Even if there's a bad injury in practice, I'm gonna stick with my initial and just ride it through, win or lose. And that's the best way to do it, honestly. NFC Beast is back, undefeated in week 2. Unless you talk about wait, the Giants did win that game. Okay, you're right. I apologize. I was like, no, and then I remember seeing the kick for Bears orange uniforms were as ugly as their performance. I did not see 1 second of that game today. Like, I'm gonna have to obviously do the research and stuff I need to do after tomorrow's games, and I might try to dive into some of it tonight. But I have to work really early in the morning tomorrow. But all I know is that they lost, and the Buccaneers shocked me once again, and being 2-0 to start this season. Being the worst game of the weekend to the best. I mean, it started off really horrible. It was like 20-0 halftime, and I was like, no freaking way are they going to get a shutout by one of the best teams in the league and the worst. Like, no way that's going to happen. I thought they said Burrow's injury was he retweaked his calf or thigh or his knee. I didn't think it was ankle. Fields looks very average. I mean, he actually got I only saw this because it came across one of the TVs, but he actually, got the ball to DJ Moore a little bit, so that's improvement from last week. But yeah, I'll have to dive into that later on. Miami for this game, I picked the Pats earlier in the week. I've been riding with the Dolphins. Sorry, Pats fans, but it all comes down to the Miami offensive line, honestly. Okay, I'll accept lower leg because that just that covers all bases. How about the Broncos losing a lead against the Commander Skins? I'll just call them the Comanches. Peyton really has them playing well already. Oh yeah, my man Eric Bieniemy got them guys going in the second half for the comeback. I mean that Madden play to put them only down 2 was pretty sweet, but they're gonna say, "Oh, Russell Wilson, you genius for that throw," and it bounced off 3 dudes. So Denver blew a double-digit lead. Yeah, I'm not mad at all about Denver starting their season 0-2. I love Sean Payton, I really do, and I've always enjoyed what he's been able to do with teams. But if he loses every game this season, well, I am not going to be that upset. We should be about ready for kickoff. I don't know. They're showing Tom Brady on the screen, so I feel like that's a pretty good sign we're almost ready to go. Yeah, Craig, it tastes like I feel like that's a good and bad example because McDonald's I don't think ever goes bad, so it would still be good even if it tasted bad. So you know what? I rephrase. That's an excellent comparison. He picked the worst team to come back to. I mean, that team had like a top 5 defense last year. All they had to do was score points, really. And I mean, their defense obviously is giving up points, but if we're just talking about last year, their defense was really good. They weren't letting up more than I don't know, 15, 16 points a game. All right, it looks like we are getting ready for kickoff. Kenny Chesney is ringing the bell. Um, I didn't know Kenny Chesney was a Patriots fan. Well, we hate to see that. That's just a strange guy to have up ringing your bell. Like, I'm surprised until Tom Brady announces he's back in the league that he's not going to be ringing their bell every single week. Like, it just seems like the likely thing to do. All right, let's make sure I got my head on all straight ish while we get into this. But I guess before we get into this, not while we're already in. Oh, wait, there we go. I didn't know Kenny Chesney was still relevant. I don't know if he is or not. He's just a Patriot, not a fan. Did they say that on TV? I wasn't listening, so that would be funny if they did. Brady coming back. Don't act like that's not you haven't heard that yet. Like it's almost inevitable at this point. Because I read this morning when I woke up that he's not officially signed for partial ownership of the Raiders, so therefore he's still eligible to play football if he chooses to do so. All right, the Dolphins are going to kick things off to the Patriots. So Mac Jones gets the stage first in this one. Sideways zeros, please. Okay. Well, all right, Dolphins or Patriots. Whoever answers first gets to decide. Dolphins or Patriots gets the sideways zero. All right. Man, I freaking love these Patriots jerseys. Kickoff is up, and it will be a touchback to start off week 2 Sunday Night Football. Okay, well, you all agreed so fast that even if there was a I didn't even have to go off. All right. Boom. Well, let's move it down a little bit. There we go. We're good to go. All of us in chat will be dead, and Brady will still be playing. Probably. All right, 1st and 10 from the 25. Jones looking to throw. He does. Quick over the middle, and it'll go for about 4. And I did not catch who that was, but I will in just a second. You were different. I'm just saying 1 isn't enough. Let's get 2 sideways zeros. Put the fins. I can't do upside down. That just does it on its own. All right, 2nd down and 5 from the 30. And quick pass to the right side. And that's going to be Devontae Parker for his first catch. He'll get 4 yards. Oh, that was Mike Gesicki with the catch. I forgot that he went there with the first catch. All right. We can have 2 sideways zeros, but I can't make anything upside down intentionally. All right. Why did that one go all the way over there? Okay, here we go. I don't know why it looks hilarious. 3rd down and 1. He's going to flick the ball to the right side. He's got room to run. I believe that's Ramondre Stevenson for a big 1st down to move the chains. Those jerseys are so clean. I feel like I'm going to say that about 15 times tonight. Your boy Kenny, I know. It was really strange looking up, and that's who's ringing the bell. 2 zeros for the Fins. What? That doesn't make any sense. It said it was Devontae Parker. I thought he was supposed to be out. 1st and 10, they're going to hand it off to Stevenson up the middle. He's trying to make a cut, and he does. Still on his feet, still going. And they're going to push him all the way down to near the 50. No, I understand the joke. But if anything goes upside down after any score, that's not me. Yeah, I thought Parker was supposed to be out, but it looked like him at least. That was an 8-yard gain for Ramondre Stevenson. I guess 9. They're saying 2nd and 1. And delayed fake handoff. It throws to the outside. He's got room to run. And that's their, I believe, rookie, Douglas. for 9 yards. I thought he was really gonna 2-0. This is college basketball. Pat's defense is about to go crazy. I started Tampa's defense over the Pats because I just feel like the Bears would be bad, but he must have. I really did think he was supposed to be out today. All right, first down and 10 from the Miami 43. Gonna put it on the ground again. Stevenson nowhere to go. He's gonna lose a couple yards on the play. The Bears are bad. Yeah, that's why I started the Bucks. And they got set like 17 points in my league, which is a lot for any player other than a quarterback. And so I made a good decision. Even though I think the Patriots will do well, I still made a good decision. All right, second down and 12 from the Miami 45. Jones in trouble immediately, and he's going to be sacked back at their own 45. He had about half a second to think before he got smacked down by two guys at once. Started the Giants defense. Oh my god. Why would you even have them? How many people are in that league, Peyton? Oh my god. Yeah, Mac had long enough to tuck the football. It's going to be third down and 21 now. And he's going to pump fake to the right, then throw a screen to Stevenson on the left. He's going to make a cut, but there is going to be no gain on the play. 10? Why would you start the Giants defense in a 10-man league? That means only if you have two defenses on your roster. There's still 12 other defenses than the Giants to choose from. All right, the Patriots are going to have to punt on this first drive. I did see that the entire NFC North lost. Man, I told you guys I felt fishy about that Seahawks Lions game. The rest of them, well, no, I knew the Vikings would lose. He's going to call a fair catch at the 15, but I thought the Packers would win, and the Bears, I was fairly confident they would lose. Giants, they had Giants defense and Colts, and the Colts did really good. Right now, if I would have looked at the Giants or Colts and had to pick one, I would have picked the Colts without even thinking. I would just drop the Giants and just keep the Colts at that point. Somebody fell asleep. My first 14 picks were defenses. You would. I believe you. Just just to do it. Like I believe you. Just to make the rest of the league mad. I'm in a dynasty league where there's this guy who has like 6 starting QBs on his roster. And like I know he has I'll just pull his roster up real quick. Hawks and Bucks games were obvious trap odds. I thought so too. The real Lions show up today. I don't know. I'm in the middle. I think they're in the middle of the first game and second game because they still scored a lot of points. Even better pick all tight ends. This is gonna get like 6 touchdowns. By the way, Arby's boneless wings are back. Crinkle fries. If you go to Arby's and get crinkle fries, I'm judging you. I'm straight up judging you. I don't care what you're pairing them with. But they make curly fries. Why would you get crinkle fries? Like I like crinkle cut fries. That I'm not even saying they're bad, but if you have the option for the curly fries that they serve, and you choose a different option, I'm judging you. All right, let me pull up this guy's roster. This guy sends me absolutely ridiculous trade requests all the time too, and it always has Mac Jones in it every single time. And I'm like, I'm not going to take Mac Jones from you because you're going to end up cutting him because you need a roster spot because you don't want to drop anybody else, but you have like 6 active QBs on your roster. All right, 1st and 10 from their own 25, the first drive of the Dolphins. Really weird formation. And they're going to hand it off. He's going to cut to the left. He's going to get about 3.5, 4 yards on the carry. All right, he's got Joe Burrow, Sam Howell, Daniel Jones, Mac Jones, and Kirk Cousins. Why do you need all of why? Just why? That's what Dave, if Dave had a fantasy team in this dynasty, that's how it would look, I would assume, of whatever one. I don't mind the buffalo chicken sliders, but I just feel like the chicken is almost a little weird. 2nd and 11, Tua looking to throw, has plenty of time, pump fakes, holds it and keeps it himself. He's going to get a couple yards and then he's going to slide down. The Bears are last year's Broncos. I don't know. I don't think the Bears' defense are quite as good as last year's Broncos. Remember when Bears fans thought they'd already won the division? Yeah, before they even played the Packers. Surprise Fields hasn't improved his passing. Had excellent accuracy at Ohio State. Yeah, but think about it. He had like fantastic receiving core. I think any of those guys you could have thrown it up and they'd catch it in his college team. Also, his offensive line wasn't too bad. 3rd down and 3. Tua has time, throws to his right side, has got a man open, and he's going to cross the 30. That is Barrios? Is that how you say his last name? I feel like that's as close as I'm going to get on my Bears are last year's Bears. There we go. That's it. That's the comment right there. They're a team that can be exciting, but they're going to give up a lot of points, and some days they'll score a lot and some days they won't. Just enough to keep their fans watching. 1st and 10 from the 32, fires over the middle, caught by Jalen Waddle, and he's going to pick up another 1st down and move the chains. Former Pat revenge game. I thought he was there, but wasn't he also with the Jets? Anthony Richardson was supposed to have accuracy issues, but he looks really good so far. Yeah, I don't know if he'll play next week, but he's been really fun to watch in his first 2 games so far. What's up, Lisa and Joey? Appreciate you. He is in concussion protocol, I think. 1st and 10, gonna hand it off. I believe that's Mostert. Let me pull this back up. Okay, yeah, I thought he was with the Jets. I couldn't remember though. Annually kicked off the roster by starting season. Okay, fine, I'm out. Nope. That was only a 3-yard gain from Mostert, but it looks like we've got an injured Patriot. So they're taking some time to get him checked out. I don't even know that he's injured. I think his helmet's just messed up. Maybe it got twisted in a hit. We're showing the replay here. Looks like he led with his helmet, got him in the shoulder, and it pushed his helmet up. Oh, it looks like his helmet broke. Yeah, I don't know if he's down. I think his helmet just broke. All right, 7:10 to go in the first. It's going to be 2nd down and 7 now that they've got that all cleared up. And they're going to toss it to Mostert. Mostert's got a lane, going to cross the 50. He'll get enough for a first down before being tripped up. Reminds me of Tua last season, won't turn out good. AR wants to use that frame but needs to avoid contact better. Yeah, I mean, the offensive line's got to keep him going. And I think, you know, a young guy that's athletic like him, it's a lot easier for him to take off and run if he doesn't see anything immediately or if the pressure comes, just keep and go. I think as long as he doesn't have any major injuries, he will develop and kind of find new ways. 1st and 10. He's going to check it down to Mostert. Mostert's got the edge in about 5 or 6 yards. Just like Tua last season, keep getting concussion after concussion. Well, I don't think his concussions were from rushing. I mean, he got bull rushed behind the line plenty of times. And like that bad concussion against the Bills, he was like 10 yards deep behind the line of scrimmage. What's up, Columbus? Finn's beating Pats at their own game. That's kind of what I was thinking. 2nd down and 4 now, 5:45 to go. And he fakes the handoff. Quick throw over the middle. First catch for Tyreek Hill all the way down to about the 23. And that's going to go for 15 yards. Needs more than just Pittman. I mean, I like this young like receiving core, including tight ends, but I think they need a guy like that guy. Not saying that he needs like 2 stars to succeed, but I think it would help if they had more than one guy to like try to take away from him. All right, 5 to go. 1st and 10. Gonna hand it off. He's got room to run. It's going to the 10, the 5, and he'll go out of bounds there. And that is Ahmed. Marvin Harrison Jr. can be that guy. I don't know if the Colts will lose enough games to be able to get him. Maybe. That's true. I think I don't think you're going to see a lot of Tua doing that anymore, but you're right. You're right. All right, 1st and goal, hands it off to Mostert. Mostert's able to get a couple inches off the line of scrimmage, but not much else. He'll be 2nd down and goal. With a win, the Finns would be the only 2-0 team in the AFC East. You're right. You're right. Yeah, I was going to say Marvin Jones Jr. or Marvin Harrison Jr. is going to go top 5. Honestly, we might see him. He got to play a little bit in week 1, didn't he? All right, 2nd and goal from the 3. And they're going to hand it off again. And he's got nowhere to go for a loss. They were ready for that. I think the Cardinals will draft Caleb and Marvin Harrison Jr. Oh, I think so. I think if they can, or unless they're offered a deal they just can't refuse, I feel like they will. If the Bears have the number 1 pick, I would stay in college. Well, they gave away. Didn't they give away, or did they only give away this year where that just happened? All right, 3rd down and goal now from the 4. Low snap. Tua throws it to the cheerleader. I think he saw a ghost for a second. That DirecTV lost their contact with NBC. That means no Thursday night or Sunday night football for me for the past 2 years. I think he saw a ghost or something. The pressure wasn't even near him. And he kind of just oh, it looks like he tripped. You're right. He got sacked by the turf. So they're going to set up for a field goal here. Hopefully his ankle is fine because it did not look good. I know Thursday night is just Amazon Prime now. I don't know about Sunday night. All right, field goal is up, and it is good. The Dolphins take a 3-0 lead with 3 minutes left in the first. I know that I have Spectrum, and for a while, They were feuding with Disney. Was killing AJ Dillon all day this afternoon. I didn't get to see anything from that game, but I saw Tom Grassi's tweets about it, and it sounded like there was something going on with the turf. Like that, I just kind of assumed. Thursday Night Football's not on Amazon Prime for you, Craig? But I think they're actually going to discuss going back to grass. His ankle got a concussion from that stumble for sure. That did not look like it felt good at all. I haven't gotten any weird updates that say, like from like Schefter or anything. I did get one about Saquon Barkley. I know he got an X-ray after this game. This game just finished. I don't know if anything's come back on it though. A.J. Dillon does not stink. What do you think of those Tampa Bay Buccaneers without Tom Brady? I mean, I don't like Baker Mayfield, but if he can win games with a team that I thought was going to be awful, then I'm here for that. No, I don't think Burrow got hurt. I think Burrow was still hurt, and they're saying that he got hurt. Like, they said it was the same injury. So I don't think he got hurt. He may have re-aggravated the injury that probably was still there, though. Brady coming home where he belongs. Next question. If he comes back to the league, he's not playing for the Patriots. His feelings are hurt. Nah, I don't see Brady playing for the Patriots. Did you see how fast Mac Jones got hit on that play? No way he's going to stand behind a line that's going to allow that by anyone. He's going to Detroit? Maybe. Way to hurt my feelings. I mean, I'm not going to lie. All right, time for a kickoff. We'll see Mac Jones and company with their second go of the night. Minnesota Vikings are the most disappointing team this year. I don't even think that they're a different team from last year. I just think they're playing in all the same games. And, like Kirk Cousins on primetime last night was the highlight of that Vikings game. Like, for them, he played really well, and the team lost because their defense has kind of just been mid. And last year, these are the type of games, these one-score games that they just won. Like, things rolled their way. From carrying around all that new cash in his pockets all day. You guys are on the same page. All right, 1st and 10. That's going to be Zeke Elliott for 2 yards. I was trying to figure out who that was. I keep forgetting that he ended up there. Yeah, Kirk Cousins had a game. I wouldn't have started him either, though, let's be honest. So I understand why you didn't. But he had a really good game. What, like 3 touchdowns and like 300 yards? All right, 2nd down and 8. Jones looking to throw, quick pass to the right or left side. And that's going to be caught a yard or two shy of the 1st down. And that's going to be Kendrick Bourne. There we go. Start Kirk all season now. The defense makes the Vikings play from behind every game. Yeah, the Vikings played them a lot better. That game went over so much better than I thought it would. But it took the Eagles until like the 2nd quarter to figure out how to play as a team. That was a weird game. 3rd down and 3. Jones looking to throw. Fires to the left side. Caught by Parker. Across the 40. There is a flag on the play. But it is a 1st down. I was just saying, it was a lot of yards. Especially, not even just for him. Cousins balling out knowing he's unemployed after this season. Well, if he keeps putting up numbers, he's going to get a paycheck somewhere. That was defensive holding on Eli Apple. Penalty was declined. And the first week is just regression to the mean. I'm not worried about the Vikings either. I wasn't worried about them last year, and they just won more games than I thought they would. 1st and 10, Jones throws, and it's going to be caught. And that's Hunter Henry for about 9 yards, just shy of the first down. We got a minute and a half to go left in this first quarter. I was thinking more along the lines of 6 to 8 games, Dave. But if they play like they played against the Eagles, 9 to 10 is more reasonable. 2nd down and 1, handoff up the middle. Plenty of room to run for Zeke. He'll pick up the first down. And it could be for anyone. One of these teams playing now if the wrong things happens. Oh, absolutely. I could have if the Vikings had a backup QB, 1st and 10, hands it off again to Zeke. This time he's only going to get about 3-ish yards on the ground. If they had like a really good backup QB or like their actual plan at QB when Kirk leaves, I could have seen him like them trying to get something for him before the season ends since he'll probably be gone. Same old Texans. Bum Phillips must be rolling over on his grave. All right, 2nd down and 8 from the 39. Jones stands in, takes a shot downfield, and they just can't connect. That was Kendrick Bourne. That was really close. It'll be incomplete. 10 seconds left in the first quarter. I appreciate you, Leo. If you have not done so and would like to do so, you can join the Blood Fam Discord with this link right here and hang out with us pretty much every day. I'm usually in there at least once a day and checking things out. All right, 3rd down and 8 from the 39. Jones looking. Quick throw to the middle. Caught. It's going to be a first down, but he fumbles the football, and it looks like Ramondre Stevenson was there to recover it. What? I'm wrong? I believe Miami has the football. I could have sworn Stevenson landed right on top of it. It must have slipped right under him. And that's going to be the end of the first quarter with a turnover. Bend don't break, Miami D. I mean, how am I still a member? I did a month membership last season. I have no idea. I have no idea. BRB gotta restart the PC. Well, we won't be here. We got 3 more quarters to go. I thought a Pat had gotten to it first. Yeah, it looked like Ramondre Stevenson slid on top of it and he curled his body up, so I assumed it was in there unless he just reached out and grabbed it and nobody saw. What game will you be focusing on Monday Night Football this week? I'm going to be honest, if we only put our whole focus into one, it's probably going to be the Browns and Steelers. But everyone sneak out before Leo gets back. I haven't had a chat with Papa Blood just yet to see what his plans are, if he thought about doing one of them, or so I'm not 100% sure yet. I'll know by like 5 p.m. tomorrow at the latest. We'll figure it out when we get there. But I'm going to assume a safe bet is the AFC North game. All right, so it looks like Miami's going to have the football in pretty good field position around a 27, 28-ish, as long as it stands that they did get it. long, long oval is the score. That is correct. I guess we can make the 3 back normal for now. But if the Patriots also get 3, whoop, then we can make them both sideways again. But yes, the Patriots have a score of oval, and the Dolphins have 3 as of right now. All right, it was definitely a turnover, and they're gonna start at their own 27. It's gonna be first down and 10, and he's gonna turn around, hand it off to Mostert. Mostert's gonna get to about the 30 for a 3-yard gain. What if the score was W, but turned sideways? It could be. W and oval. All right, second down and 7. Tua looks, has time, stands in, throws to the left side, and it's going to be incomplete. If the score was W, I think that's a good thing, right? If your score is W, it would, I guess it could be an E also. All right, third down and 7. This New England crowd is getting loud. From their own 30, Hill in motion. Tua's looking, goes his way, hits Hill for the first down. And he's going to get about 8 yards. As soon as I saw Tyreek go in motion, I was thinking there's no way that he's not getting that football, or at least targeting him. All right, first down and 10 from the 38. And they hand it off to Mostert. Mostert barrels his way through for about 4 yards. 13 and a half and counting. Also, I'm going to pull up Fizzle's channel because I'm assuming he is streaming. So at halftime, we're going to go say hello to our friendly Dolphins fan. All right, second and 7. He's going to toss it to the back, and he's going to have room to run. He's still going, and will cross the 50. And that was Ahmed. What's his first name? Salvon. What a cool name. I'm glad to see that Tua has digen. Wait, I don't think that's how you meant to say that, but he is still alive. Yes. Salvon Ahmed. That's a pretty sweet name. All right, first and 10 in Patriots territory. Hasn't, yes. Pass to the left. He hits Waddle for another big catch. And that's going to be 15 yards in the air. 12:15 to go. Yeah, so far he's been, he saw ghosts earlier. I don't know. I really don't know what happened. It must have been the turf got his footing tripped up, and then he just kind of launched it to the sideline. But other than that, he's been fairly fine. All right, first down and 10, driving deeper into Patriots territory. He's going to turn around and hand it off to Ahmed, and he's going to get just outside the 30, but there is a flag on the play. Sunday Night Baseball score is Z to W. That game was showing on whatever the last channel I watched when I turned my TV on today, and so I watched it for a few minutes. What is Z? Oh, I guess that is 2. All right, that's going to be a block in the back for the offensive line of the Dolphins. I don't know about that. I think he was just falling already. All right, 11:39 to go. That was a weird. I mean, I understand the point of the penalty, but that was a weird one for sure. 11:35 to go. First down and 19 now after the penalty from the Patriots 43. All right, Tua looking, pump fakes, throws down the left sideline. It's caught by Hill, but he will be out of bounds. He still held on to it, even though he kind of continued to tumble out of bounds. The Bears used to play at Wrigley. All right, second down and 19 from the 43. Tyreek's going in motion. Quick pass to Waddle. He's got room to run. He's going to the 30. The 20 still on his feet, but he gets tripped up down around the 15-yard line. Another big gain for Jalen Waddle. And it looks like things are getting chippy already in this game, but there is an injured Patriot. That's Jones, the guy who had the helmet malfunction earlier. You miss Hill. I mean, I wish we could have gotten Jalen Waddle in that trade package, but I enjoy the pieces that we got for Hill. I like him, but he's happier now, and I think we're doing all right. Another tackle by the turf. That's pretty much. What's up, Daniel? Oh, so it's WZ, not ZW. Did the Pats sabotage the turf in the red zones? They could have. I think I would rather lose than cheer for Tyreek Hill. No, I like him. He's fast. And for a long time, he didn't give up half of the balls that he's supposed to catch. But he did end up giving up a lot of balls. Yeah, they deflated the grass. I like him. He's fast. I mean, he is. And that's why I was like, man, I kind of hope we get Jalen Waddle because Waddle is fast also. But when Jalen Waddle is healthy, he's a heck of a ball player. Easier win, Niners over Giants or Chiefs over Bears? Niners over Giants. And that's not a disrespect to the Giants. The Niners they did battle with the Rams. I'll give them that. But they're having a lot easier time winning football games right now. So, the Chiefs, do I think they'll beat the Bears? I sure hope they beat the Bears. They haven't lost to them with Patrick Mahomes yet. But who knows, man? I don't know. But and that is a disrespect to the Bears. I'm not even like disrespecting the Giants though. Like the Niners have just been running all over the place. Christian McCaffrey alone, the rest of the 53 men don't even have to show up to probably at least take it to the wire with the Giants. The Giants don't respect themselves. Why should you? Okay, you're right about that, but I just have a feeling in my soul that the Giants will do anything to get a little bit better. There we go, right there. They have no defense and they have no offensive line. Therefore, a team like San Francisco is going to be very similar to the Cowboys game last week. All right, 1st and 10. Somebody jump. Flags are flying. I have zero faith in the Giants, but because it's going to be a primetime game, I could see it being like 14-3 for no reason other than it's Thursday night football on Amazon Prime. All right, so that's going to be a neutral zone infraction on the defense. 10:40 to go. 10:42 to go in the first half. It's going to be 1st down and 5. Today, yeah, that's what I'm saying. Today was effectively the Niners' home opener. That ended up looking like it was a pretty good game. I didn't even have any interest because I just assumed the Niners were going to do to the Rams like they did to the Steelers. But 1st and 5, hand it off for about 2 yards. Yeah, Dave, but I don't know if you know this, that teams that can't move the football, aka the Broncos last season, teams like that tend to move the football well on us. You know, and it's not even like when we play against better football teams, we defend better. Hey, the Rams look way better than I thought they would. At least, I thought they would gain some momentum and start figuring things out through the season. I didn't think they'd start this hot, though. 2nd and 3, hand it off to Mostert. Mostert's going to get to the edge, and he's going to take it in for the first touchdown of the game. And the Dolphins extend their lead. Wait, what about the Colts? The Texans lost to the Colts. And then the Jags beat the Colts. That's what their first 2 games were, Jacksonville and Houston. Oops, not you. I think the Buccaneers are the bigger surprise right now. Oh, you're talking about last year. Yeah, we did. Well, we suck against the AFC South, period. That's why we were only able to put up 14 points today against the Jaguars. And 2 years ago we lost to the Titans 24-3. And just last season the Texans took us to OT. But yeah, you're correct. The AFC South, the NFC or the AFC West, and anybody who's not very good at moving the football on offense, all 3 of those, if they fall into that category, they will be able to move the ball on the Chiefs. And the extra point was good, but I was just distracted. I don't know how to do math. The score is 10, right? 3 plus 7 is 10. That's good enough. Good enough. Let's see. It is 10, right? 10-0? It's El Donut. You went to college? I mean, a couple times, but I didn't really do anything any of those 3 times or however many times. I don't even know how many times I went to college. I didn't accomplish anything while I was there. I graduated high school. That's the biggest accomplishment. Yes, 10-0. Okay. You know what? When I was in school, math was my strongest subject. But your TV is so far ahead of my stream. I totally understand. I really do. Yeah, I need Reek to go for 150 yards. I accomplished alcoholism and tardiness. I went to Ball State for a couple parties. Everybody who's ever stepped foot on Ball State, whether they were going to school there or not, says the same thing. Was Alex good at math? Oh. Yeah, I was good at math. I sucked at English. I still would if I had to like take any kind of English anything, write a paper or whatever, I just wouldn't do it cuz I know I'm that bad at I know what a lot of words mean. I just not good at writing papers. I was good at math and I liked history. I did graduate or not graduate. I did pass a Spanish history class in college. Um one of the few credits that I do have. Kickoff's up and it's going to be a touchback. 9:39 to go in the first half. But that was out of all the classes I signed up that first semester. That was the only one I cared about. And I didn't need it. I just took it for whatever reason. And I did the best in that one. And then partied about everywhere in between. She'll be using that dial up internet. I mean, she's using the same internet I am, but I'm on TV and she's streaming at 1st and 10, gonna hand it off up the middle for about 3 yards. Spanish history, you say? Ole. I couldn't even tell you which part it was covering. Like, it wasn't like history on like Mexico. I think it was, I can't remember. I know it's been like, I don't know, a lot of years since then. 2nd down and 7. Jones looks to throw, fires over the middle, and this will be caught just shy of the first down. And that's going to be Juju for his first catch of the game. I forgot that he's a Patriot also. No, I don't even remember because it wasn't just called Spanish history. There was like a specific title because it focused on like one like genre of Spanish history, I guess. 3rd down and 1. Stevenson in the backfield. And they're going to turn around, hand it off to him. He's going to be very close. I'm not sure if he got there, but he was very close. Thank you for Juju. Yeah, you're welcome, I suppose. He took more money to play for the Patriots, which is a weird thing to say. Spanish explorers. I wish I could remember. I took the Age of the Dinosaurs one semester. That was the best. See, that would be a class that I would sign up for. Would I have needed it? No, but that would be more interesting to me than, any kind of like gen ed course or anything like that. 1st down and 10 from the 35. Jones looking, has time, pressure's coming. He's going to load up deep down the field, and he's going to overthrow Kendrick Bourne. Dora the Explorer. Mac Jones frequently forgets that he's a Pat as well. It's just weird. Zeke Elliott and Juju Smith-Schuster, like, in my opinion, it almost feels like two guys that would never leave the teams that they were originally playing for, the Cowboys and the Steelers. And the fact, like, it was still weird to me that he was a Chief for a year. All right, 2nd down and 10. Quick pass behind the line. Juju again, this time for no gain. He's going to lose a yard actually on that play. And 3rd down coming up with 7 minutes left in the first quarter. If you can dig coins out of ground, you can do paleontology. That's true. That is true. Papa Blood would be good at that. Blue's Clues better than Dora the Explorer. I feel like that's a weird comparison. I would say Diego over Dora, but I do like Blue's Clues as well. All right, 3rd down and 10. Jones dropping way back. Pressure's coming, and he's going to get hit hard. And he just throws it to the ground. The ball was 10 yards out of bounds, and he still celebrated. Yeah. I thought it was hilarious when he signed with Miami. Immediately, Tyreek was like, "Ooh, practice on Monday is going to be fun." And I was like, that's so stupid. The backyardigans is top tier. I don't care what anybody says. All right, Patriots are going to have to punt here. Well, they blew the play dead before they could kick. I didn't watch either. I'm just here to start chaos. Oh, that's fair. I think McDaniel might be trying to see if it's actually a fumble. I think the Dolphins are going to challenge. Yeah, the Dolphins are going to challenge that it was not an incomplete pass, that it was a fumble. Wait, is there Thursday Night Football this coming week? Pretty much no. But technically, unless that's not what you're asking. If that's not what you're asking, then I don't know. The Niners and Giants play on Thursday night this week coming. But we do have 2 Monday Night Football games. You got a stream on my birthday. Wait, let me pull up this calendar. Is your birthday on the 21st? Because one of us will be here. I don't know if it'll be me or it'll be Dad. I don't know which week it starts, but coming up, I will not have any more. I won't be able to do any more Thursday night football games because of work. But I think I should be here this week. Yeah, but it's gonna be the Niners and Giants. And either it's going to be a complete defensive game where the Giants somehow keep the Niners in check, but nobody scores any points, or it's going to be like the Dallas Cowboys game last week, but maybe even worse. I just checked in with I think this week is me, and then after this week it's all you. I'm pretty sure I'm gonna double check my schedule, but yeah, this week ought to be fun. I'm getting old. They're making remakes of my childhood movies. I know why the Giants D is stopping us. I'm afraid you've never watched Sunday or Thursday Night Football on Amazon Prime, Leo. Doesn't matter whose team is playing. It's either a blowout or really bad, and there's a possibility that it's just a really bad game. Will they beat the Niners? Absolutely freaking not. But will they make this game incredibly stupid? I can see it. All right, so the ruling stays the same. It was an incomplete pass. Miami loses a timeout, and the Patriots are set to punt. Kick is up, and pretty deep punt all the way to about the 6. He's going to return it crossing the 10, 15, and he's going to get hit hard. He'll go down around the 16-yard line. I'm getting old. They're making remakes of my childhood movies. Wait, which movies are you referring to? Or you just mean in general? Because I know they've remade a lot of the older movies, but I didn't know if there was new movies like up and coming. Surprised they haven't remade the Neverending Story. I'm also surprised that hasn't been remade yet. All right, 6:42 to go from the 16-yard line. And he's going to hand it off to Mostert. Mostert's going to fight his way for about 3-ish yards. Zoe 101. Oh yeah, I did see that. You said like childhood, but I feel like I was like when I think of childhood, I think of like until the age of 10 and then like for whatever reason the teenage year section doesn't apply to childhood even though that's very much childhood. Um but yeah, I watched that show like in middle school or high school. Second down and 7, to a quick pass over the middle. It's going to be a little bit low and behind Tyreek, and it will be incomplete. Third down and 7. Will the Pats D get a stop here? Childhood is forever. Miami's defense has had an impact on this game. I grew up mostly in the early 2000s. I mean, I was born in 96, so, I mean, me too. I'm right there with you. I don't remember when Zoe 101 came out, though. All right, from the 19, third down and 7, play clock's rolling down. Tua looking, throws to the left side. He's got Waddle, but it's going to be incomplete. There's no flag on the play. And the Patriots defense makes. Oh my gosh. Was it really that long ago? I'm looking it up. When did. January 9th, 2005. You nailed that on the head. I mean, I remember watching it then, but I didn't think that I was that young. 4th and 7, the Dolphins are going to have to punt here. Kick is up, and fair caught at about the 44. But there is a flag on the kick. – 2005. Oh my gosh. All right, so it's going to be holding on the Patriots before the kick. When do you think the Jags will win a Super Bowl? I don't know. I don't have that kind of knowledge. You're going to have to ask one of those you're going to have to go put like the quarter in the machine and ask the guy and he'll grant you a wish and say you want the Jags to win a Super Bowl and he'll tell you when that'll happen. Magic 8 Ball. Yeah, ask the Magic 8 Ball. Will the Jags ever win a Super Bowl? Check the script. I have only seen bits and pieces of the script this year. Some of it I'm, completely blindsided by every time. So, I don't see the Jags in the Super Bowl this year in the script. But I feel like they could make a run for it for sure this year. The machine catches on fire after its head spins in a circle. Also, before I send you guys over to Pizzle, but he's rocking it looks like a Tyreek Hill jersey, but it's the orange one. And whenever I get my first Dolphins jersey, I might get one in that color because it looks good. Jaguars as an animal on this earth will be extinct by the time they win a Super Bowl. Did you know that the Jaguars are the only team in the league that has never. Oh my gosh. Well, yeah, well, I hope not that long for their fan base, but the Jags are the only team in the league that has never ended a game with a tie. I learned that this week. That's my fun fact of the week, football related. All right. 10-0, 5:44 to go in the half. The Patriots have good starting field position at their own 34. I think that's one of their better starting spots in this game so far. They still have all three timeouts as well if they need them. Mac looks, throws in the middle quickly, and he's going to hit Mike Gesicki for a nice gain on first down. That means they're due. Yeah, I don't know what it was or who it was, just randomly brought that up. I feel like I saw it on the internet actually. So it's gonna be second down and short. So he second in inches. He almost got enough for the first. And they're gonna hand it off to Stevenson. And he's gonna crawl his way for a first down. It just made me feel like since that was relevant, they're going to tie soon. Than the entire Lions franchise. But I think the Texans got their first tie last year against the Colts. I think that might have been their first. First and 10, quick throw over the middle across the 50. That's Hunter Henry for about 6 or 7 yards. Now in Dolphins territory. I'm flipping between baseball and football. That's understandable. I know you're a football or baseball guy. Second and 2, handed off to Stevenson. He's going to fight his way. He's got at least one. I don't think he got enough for a first down. And isn't it getting close to baseball playoffs? I want to say around this time. Oh yeah, the Texans and Jags are two of the newest, if not the two newest. So that makes sense. But I think third and inches, they're gonna QB sneak it, and Jones will have enough for the first down. He's goofing also. But I think last year's tie against the Colts was their first. So I would have been saying Texans and Jags now if it had not been for that. It is. Okay. Starts in October. Well, that's only like a couple weeks away. Can't believe October's almost here already. First and 10 from the Dolphins 45. Jones looking, throws, gets Parker at the 40, still on his feet, gets another first down, and goes down right outside the 30. I think this is the furthest the Patriots have made it in this game so far. They're trying to continue to push here. Because Houston has been a football city forever. I mean, it's not the same team, though. So I feel like it still counts as new. All right, first and 10 from the 32. Jones, under pressure, steps up, decides to keep, and he's going to slide down after a couple yards. There is a flag. 2:44 to go. Yeah, isn't the Texans, though, a completely new franchise? And that's going to be holding on the Patriots. Giants D was atrocious in the first half today and then lights out in the second. See, that's why I feel like this Thursday night football game is not going to be good, but it's going to be interesting, I guess. The Texans are new. See, I thought like they were completely new. They weren't just a renamed team from somewhere else. All right, first and 20, Jones, quick pass behind the line to Parker. Parker's got a blocker, but not a lot of room to run. And it will be second down. They can let the clock run out to the 2-minute warning here if they want. But it looks like he's setting up. Second and 14. Somebody jumped. There's flags flying everywhere. The Dallas Texans. Yeah, see, but there was also the Houston Oilers, right? But they left, and so the Texans is a new franchise. I don't know. I feel like they jumped at the same time. But it looks like it went on the Dolphins, neutral zone infraction. It's going to be 2nd down and 8 now. And they're going to let the clock run to the 2-minute warning here. Yeah, the Oilers are the Titans, and the original Texans are the Chiefs. Does Tennessee keep the Oilers' history? I don't know, but it also the Colts came from Baltimore, so they do not keep Baltimore doesn't keep the Colts history really. And the Browns weren't the Browns. No, the Browns, wasn't there someone else in Cleveland, or was that just the whole Colts thing that I'm thinking of in that area? And the original Titans are the Jets. Why have they made the decisions when they move these teams? Why not keep the team there? Yeah, see, the Browns were the Ravens, but the Colts were also in Baltimore. So Baltimore's had a couple. This is so confusing. I love it. Browns moved to Baltimore and became the Ravens, and then there was a new Browns. Wait, so they were the Browns before the Ravens, and then a new team became the Browns? See, I thought the Browns had something to do with someone, but I I don't know. And the Raiders moved to Vegas. Well, the Raiders have moved back and forth from everywhere a million times, it feels like. So have the Chargers. The Chargers have moved around a couple times. The new Browns sued to keep their history, even though the Ravens should have had it. That doesn't make sense that the new team would want it. And nobody wants the Chargers. I mean, I feel like San Diego and Oakland are too close. Oh, the Rams, yeah, have moved. Dave knows all about that one. He's very thrilled about it. But the Chargers being in San Diego and Oakland, I feel like almost feels like they were just too close together. Did the Rams start in Cleveland? Oh my gosh. 2nd down and 8. They're going to run the ball here. And that was Zeke. He's got nowhere to go. And a timeout's going to be called. It's going to be 3rd down with 1:55 to go. Miami's going to use their 2nd timeout. See, I knew one of these moves had to do with a stadium controversy. I just couldn't remember which one. I mean, I get to watch the Packers on local station now that the Rams are gone. That's fair. I feel like we usually get the Packers as well, but today we didn't, which they're in Atlanta, so I guess that makes sense. In the 40s. These time frames also are kind of confusing just because we've been throwing names and cities out. All right, 3rd down and 9. Jones looking, fires, and it's nearly intercepted, nearly caught, and then nearly intercepted all within 1 second. It's going to be 4th down and 9. I believe they're in field goal range. Yeah, that was a mess. Well, I feel like the Bears and Packers have just usually been on everywhere, across this country, just because they are the founders of the NFL, it feels like. 49-yard field goal attempt. Kick is up, and it is good. That was pretty solid. What's that guy's name again? The kicker? Ryland? Pats are on the board. You know what? They can stay sideways for now, though. All right, I'll be right back while we're on commercial break. Was drafted and then Folk was let go. Yeah, I kind of forgot that they drafted a kicker. Watching the Cubs and Bears just because it was the only thing on cable. That makes sense. Is that a sword? Oh, I forgot you weren't in here. Yes, it is a sword. It was on my TV in my bedroom on the stand, but I moved it in here. When Zach Wilson finally wins a football game other than, week 1, I didn't know if he would be able to do it, and they were not able to do it because Micah Parsons this week. But if they win next week, I'll bring Zach Wilson in here too. All right, 1:49 to go. The Patriots kick, and it's going to be a touchback. The Dolphins have a minute 49 and one timeout. It's Belichick's kink. It's not a very nice sword, Leo, but it is a sword. The moment the Broncos win again, they will move to England. I was kind of waiting on Jacksonville to move to London, but they're like doing everything they can to keep, Jacksonville or keep the Jaguars in Jacksonville, it feels like. All right, first down and 10 from their own 25. Let's see if they've got a 2-minute drill in them. Tua looks, throws behind the line, and he's going to get about 5 yards before he steps out of bounds. He'll be second down, minute 44 to go. Okay, they're going to give him 6 on that. And so it'll be second down and 4 from the 30. 31. Okay, now it's switched to 5, so they don't know how many yards it was either. Does it easily slice through paper? It's not very sharp, but I feel like it would. Second and 5, Tua looking, throws back to the same guy on the outside. Ahmed. What was his first name? Salvin? And he's going to be 1 yard short of a first down, a minute 40 to go. It folds the papers. And I had Braves baseball throughout the entire dynasty. Oh, wait, did the Broncos lose today? I've been traveling around a lot. They did lose today. They come back. Well, they were up 21-3. And then Washington scored a bunch of unanswered points. And then it was 35-27. They scored a touchdown on a Hail Mary that bounced off 3 people's hands. And then they went to 2-point conversion and was unable to convert on the final play of the game. 3rd and 1, they're going to run the ball. He's not going to be able to get out of bounds, so the clock will continue to run, but he will pick up the first down. So the clock's at 1:20, still running. They're at the 40-yard line. It's 1st and 10. Tua looks, throws, and he's got a guy, number 85. I don't know how to say his last name, for a big first down. But the clock is rolling. It's going to run under a minute here in Patriots territory at the 38. Tua looking again, going to throw. And this time he goes to Smythe for just a couple yards. So it'll be 2nd down. All right, 2nd and 4. 40 seconds to go. Clock is still running. They still have a timeout. Tua's going to throw. What is that guy's name? Craycraft? Is that how you say that? Craycraft? He goes to him again, and they're going to use their final timeout. That pass went for 12 yards. They're in field goal range now, but they're going to stop the clock and see if they can get any good looks. I think a touchdown would be huge right here for the Dolphins. All right, I'm going to put my headphones on so I can hear Pizzle. All right, there's the stream. Giants tie the Cardinal by chance. They tied it up and then won with a field goal, so they won by 3. Last minute field goal, I think. I didn't get to see much of that one. All right, 1st and 10 from the 20. 31 seconds on the clock. Tua's looking. Pressure is coming, and he's going to float it up. He's got a guy, and that's Barrios again inside the 5. They're 1st and goal. He made it out of bounds, so the clock stops at 25 seconds. The Dolphins are in a really good spot here, except for they probably don't want to run the football unless they know they've got a lane. Tua he's throwing some good passes in this game. That one was a friggin' dot, though. He split the defenders, put it in a perfect spot, and got it to where he could get out of bounds. You're right. You did say that. His gloves are freaking sweet, too. Just no QB sneaks. You're right. No QB sneaks for this guy. They're saying his knee came down in bounds, but I don't think his knee touched the ground until he was out of bounds. It was close. I'm not sure, though. Which, if it is, it'll be a 10-second runoff, and they'll only have 15 seconds, and the clock will start on the ref. But it looks like his knee skated over the grass. It's really close. They need to get a ground level camera. It was in bounds because it looked like it was just like this far from the ground. It kind of skated over. See, I thought he was in bounds when the play happened, but when they started showing the replays, I didn't think he was. Every year until they do something weird like lose a blowout. Hey, Craig, have a good one. I appreciate you for hanging out with us for a while. Okay, so they're saying he was in bounds, so the clock's going to run. So they're going to have to either spike it, which they might just do that, and then or oh no, they're saying he was out of bounds. I'm confused now. The clock is running down though. Either way, first and goal from the 2. And Tua looks, quick pass to the outside, touchdown, Tyreek Hill. And it didn't matter if they stopped the clock or not. And the Dolphins extend their lead here. I've seen this play before. Inbounds, they blew the whistle. So there's a yeah, I knew there was a 10-second runoff, but I have it up on CBS right here, and it said that the call was upheld, and then now it switched to reverse after I said that. Extra point is up, and it is good. We've got 11 seconds left, and the Dolphins lead 17-3. 17 to W. Yeah, it was super weird because it said replay official reviewed the runner was out of bounds, ruling upheld. And then after I said that, it said, and then the play was reversed. And so I was like, don't update your app until you know. Like everyone wants to know, but don't spread lies. Need more fat kickers, to be honest. Honestly, the Patriots might take a knee and go to halftime or just try to run this play back. All right, kickoff is up. And he's going to take a knee. The Patriots still have 3 timeouts, so I guess. Are you able to make only the 7 sideways? If I made a new like text box, I probably could. But I feel like if I did that, I would have to make the 3 upright. All right, it looks like the Patriots are just going to take a knee here. And we have officially made it to halftime. Boop, 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 doo. Boop, boo. Stop. All right, we'll make it even smaller. All right, let's go say hello to Pizzle. All right, everyone go say hi to Pizzle. All right, everyone go say hi to him. He's wound up right now. He is so wound up right now. He said cheers, but I got some water. All right. Well, he's probably drinking, let's be honest. Chris went over there and said you're wearing the wrong jersey. A funky Buddha. Honestly, what's up, Dominic? I saw you over there. I just send everyone that way so they could go say hello. It's good to see you, Dominic. Is you? All right, there we go. What a half! What a half! And Pizzle is wound up. We love to see that. That is a goofy man, and we love him. It's in the blood, and the blood fam loves the Pizzle. Yeah, his orange jersey he's got over there is pretty sweet. Listening to him, I feel like if I talk, he can just hear me, and that doesn't. I know that's not how that works, but I just feel like since I can hear him, then he can hear me. I Whoa! There's I was over at Pizzle's stream watching him geek out. Tom, hello. I looked away for 1 minute. What is good? I was saying hi to the one and only A Pizzle, and we are blessed by the presence of Mr. Tom Grassi. We appreciate you. Happy late birthday, Tom. In the Grassi posse. What's up with the Sideways 3? It's a funny story. Long story short, my OBS malfunctioned and kept making my number upside down, so everyone always requests one number to be sideways. Hey, I met you in Cincinnati. I had a blast in Cincinnati, even as a Chiefs fan. Bengals fans, you guys are all right. Love you guys. Kitty does go meow. They did not go meow this week, but they're gonna win next week, and all will be right over in Ohio again. Sad 3, I love it. Yeah, long story short, it was a malfunction, and now it's a meme. So we rock with it just for funsies. Did you love? I appreciate all of you guys. The Grossi Posse, you guys are my favorite. Communism is what I run by as well. Kitty goes blurs. I figured there was a reason. Yeah. Wait, Grossi's over at Pizzles too, because I'm still listening to him. Man, Grossi, I know you're not in here anymore, but you're the freaking goat, man. You're the goat. I love that he stopped over there too. Philip Rivers throwing motion, long time no see. The Thomas surprise attacked us. Best to you from the Grazi Posse. You guys are always absolutely incredible. I hope you have a wonderful rest of your Sunday night football. And if you're Patriots fans, I'm sorry. Tom's spreading all the chaotic good. Shout out to Papa Blood. He knows. Brian Walters, appreciate you. Winterborn, I do remember you as well. There's a lot of there's a lot of names in here that I do remember, but you guys are awesome. Buffalo all the way this time. Miss Vicky, best of luck to Buffalo. I was going to stay, but hey, appreciate you. Hey, I'm not a Dolphins or Patriots fan. This is all for fun, but I just said I'm sorry because it's 17-3 right now. Uh I know Dolphins fans are a little happier right at the moment than Patriots fans, but there's still time. There's still time. I have to go over to Tom's stream in a minute. Who's your team? Yes, sir. The Chiefs all day. I was wearing a Chiefs jersey at work all day, but I work in a casino and I came home and it smells like cigarette smoke, so I just put on a red long sleeve, which is kind of confusing because the Patriots are wearing red today. Loki, a Brady fan? Absolutely not. Best of luck. I appreciate you, mile marker 301. You guys are the best. That posse is the best. We did not miss an opportunity to make fun of the Bills here. I changed my opinions on the Bills. I wish you'd stop saying this. You are also one of the people that are spreading lies. I grew up in Foxborough, so a diehard. Hey, Tim, best of luck to the second half of your guys' team. You might be able to. I would trust in Bill Belichick. I know this Dolphins team is very explosive, but I feel like he can find a way to at least slow them down in the second half to give them a chance. No Niners? Hey, Leo. What lies? You know what lies. Yeah, we're getting close to the start of the second half. I feel like halftime always flies by. Pity's an STI. I support your message. You know what? We actually have quite a few Niners fans that come through here. Leo's just our number one who's here all the time. But I appreciate all you Niners fans. I feel like there's a lot of you. I support all Patriots fans except for this guy. I have to go back over to Pizzles again and say hello to him one more time because I know he's wound up. She got sports is over there also. I'll do it in a little bit. One more like and hit that hundo. Who's gonna do it? I wish I could see like who likes. I know that would be like very like toxic for a mindset because then you would also be able to see who dislikes, and I don't really care. Um, but my Seattle got revenge on the Lions. I kind of like the Lions, so I like the Lions. And if you have time to go back and watch our week 2 predictions video, um, I said that this game didn't sit right with me. I only picked the Lions because I felt like it was the right thing to do, but I really felt like Seattle was going to at least uh make it a close game. Like I didn't think there was going to be a blowout or anything, but I recently found out, and by recently a minute ago or before right before this game, before the Lions game. I don't know why I said a minute ago that the Seahawks have won the last 5 matches against the Lions. Someone then unliked. That's all right. That's all right. We appreciate Tom. I'm gonna. I don't have my AirPods in here, so I'm gonna have to just turn Grassy on low on my phone to go over there. You got 99 likes. Appreciate you, Chris. I know you're putting in the work to support the channel, and even though I slandered you about your football team, I do appreciate you. All right, where's Tom? Mr. Tomminism himself. All right. I'll say something to him in a minute when things slow down. All right. My cats are running free through the house right now, so I am going to go check on them real quick before the the third. What is it? The third. I'm trying to remember my words because I just forgot all of them. But I'm gonna go check on them because they were terrorizing everything a minute ago. So I'll be right back. Leave us Pikachu chat. I can do that. Let's see. Where's the? Oh, she could sit in the chair and you see him, but you can just see ears. Maybe my chair lifts. It doesn't lift. Or either that or it's already too high. Here. There you go. He's taking over. I'll be right back. One of you. Where's the other one? Alright, you got quiet for a minute, so I was worried. Now. Alright. Let's fix everything. Pikachu jacked everything up. Alright, there's gonna be a touchback to start the third quarter. Here, you can still see him. Help me, she's holding me prisoner here. I don't even like football. Help. That's probably exactly what he's saying, Chris. Oh my god, it's so small. All right, how many points do you think we're getting in the second half? Alex Go, you've been replaced. What do you think would happen if I just left him there and then I just left for the rest of this game? All right, 1st and 10. They're going to hand it off to Mostert. Mostert's going to try to run up the middle for about 3 yards. 150. Oh my gosh. I missed the opportunity to put the headphones on him. Next time he gets to take over, he can get the headphones. My second favorite streamer. He's my favorite streamer. I just don't get a chance to watch him enough. I would watch him every day if he would go live more often. All right, 2nd down and 7 from the 28. And they're going to turn around and fake the handoff, and then they'll hand it off to Waddle. Waddle's trying to get to the left side, but he's going to end up losing 2 yards on the play. The Dolphins are going to try to start using a little trickery here in the third, and this time it did not pay off. $150. Probably more like, I don't know. Somebody translate Dave for me. All right, 3rd down and 9 after the loss. This Patriots crowd is getting loud now. Tua's looking, has time, under pressure, and he's going to get sacked for the first time in this game. And that's Matthew Judon. Who else? The face of that defense. And it's going to be 4th down. The Dolphins get shut down on their opening quarter drive. I told you that Bill Belichick's going to make some kind of adjustments at this half. And I didn't know if they'd be able to stop the Dolphins, but I knew they would slow them down. Dolphins are set to punt. The kick is up. He's going to return it from around the 25. He'll get across the 30, and he'll go out of bounds at about the 35. And that was Douglas with the return. Please help me. I don't even like soccer. I mean, that's pretty close. Maybe because of the whole football. Yeah. I like Judon. He's good. Judon is good. Man, did you watch Micah Parsons today, though? I feel like it's unfair that the Cowboys got him. Nobody wants except for Cowboys fans, of course, but nobody wants him to be there. That dude's insane. Was football, but Google doesn't know the difference. That's fair. Wait, I'll just whoa. Alright. I forgot that I can do things on my computer and not just my phone. The Cowboys are good, and, you know, nobody wants to say that, but we're saying it because it's true. They're good at football, but Micah Parsons makes the difference, like, in that team. If he were not there, I just don't think they would be as good as they are, like, by a big difference. Obviously, you can fill his position, but you're not gonna put someone in there that plays like he does. Like, they've got a pretty solid defense as a whole and a lot of good offensive pieces as long as Dak doesn't turn the ball over or their running backs, like fumble or whatever. No turnovers. Like, their defense is pretty good, but with Micah Parsons, they're pretty much the next step up. Just him alone. Please help me. I don't even like soccer. That's actually really funny. I have nothing against Cowboys. I hated the '90s Cowboys, and their fan base is annoyingly cocky, but most of these guys weren't even born yet when Aikman was QB. I I mean, that's fair. I feel like fan bases has a lot to do with who I like and dislike. I mean, I really disliked Tony Romo while he was playing football. I don't hate him now, but I really disliked him when I was younger, and that was another reason. First and 10, toss to Stevenson. Stevenson's crossing the 40 and crossing the 45 near the first down. I think they'll mark him just shy. Running with a full head of steam there. It's going to be second down in inches. I knew it was going to be close. But, yeah, I mean, the Steelers are the same way. There's a lot of pieces on that team that I enjoy, but their fans are just too much for me. They're going to QB sneak on second and inches. Jones will get 3 yards. Versus talk show when their team is good versus disappear when their team stinks. Oh, Bears fans definitely do that too. First and 10 from the 48. Pass to the outside of Parker, and he's running down the sideline. I'm not exactly sure how many yards he got because he was tiptoeing on the edge the whole time, but it looks like he got a solid chunk. It's going to be second down, though. All right, they're going to show the replay because, like, he was running really close to that line the whole time. So I think he did get about 9 yards before he was just pushed. Second down and 1, turn around, hand it off to Stevenson. Stevenson's going to fall forward, but I'm not sure the ball crossed the line. It may be third and inches. Yep, they put the football in the same spot, so third and 1. Honestly, Dave, at least you're honest. Like, you're like, I'm smug. Like, some people wouldn't say that about themselves. Third and 1, they get it to Stevenson, and he's gonna lose a couple yards here, and it's gonna be fourth down. I feel like if they were going to do anything, they should have probably thrown the ball there. And, you know, if they didn't get it, they would be 4th and 1. He's going to lose 3 on 3rd down and 1. Not exactly the outcome I think they were expecting, but I feel like the Dolphins were 100% prepared for them to do exactly that. All right, 4th down and 4. They're going to have to punt now. And he's going to call a fair catch about the 7. Braxton Berrios. That's how you say his name. We're going to cut the commercial. Dolphins are going to get their second crack at this second half. I'm curious what this is going to look like. Are the Patriots just going to continue to shut them down? Or are they going to find a way to slip through and keep their offense rolling? Because they pretty much shut them down on that first drive. I mean, obviously a 3-and-out is being shut down, but they gave them no room to work with. We need to start cheating again. Well, I'm glad you're not. Marcus Jones' torn shoulder. I'm sure there's like a specific part or whatever, but saying it like that sounds horrible. Browns, Lions, Texans, Titans, Jets, Bengals, Cardinals fans are all like super mad at the world, and he said opposing fans. That's what I'm saying. At least you're honest, I guess. You don't even like Packers fans, so I feel like if you don't like fans of your own fan base, you probably don't like any other fans, and I guess that makes sense. It's a little harsh, but every fan base has their bad fans and their good fans, so he said Papa Blood said, "I'm not mad." Vikings fans have little brother syndrome. What about Chiefs fans, Dave? What's your description for the AFC West fan bases? All right, 1st down and 10. We got 9:55 to go. They fake the handoff. Quick pass outside to Smythe. He's going to go for 9 yards before being kind of carried out on their back out of bounds. Give Dave a polygraph, he would fail. I don't know. I feel like he's truthful to himself. Chiefs fans are like not as bad as Cowboys fans. 2nd and inches, quick throw to Hill. Hill's gonna spin out of a tackle, try to get around, and he'll get another about a yard or two. And that'll go for 9 yards. Raiders fans, Raiders would be fine if they decided not to commit crimes. Well, do you think their fans commit crimes also? All right, they're talking about the Jones shoulder injury. Oh god, when he said torn shoulder, that kind of just made me like cringe. Like it sounds even worse than it might even be. 1st down and 10, hand it off to Mostert. Mostert's got nowhere to go, and he'll be stopped in his tracks before he crosses the line of scrimmage. Can most likely not fill a bus. Well, living in the Kentucky, Indiana area, I've met a total of 3 Chargers fans in my life. Raiders fans would be okay if they didn't always ask for bail money. All right, 8 minutes to go, or 8:15 and counting. Second down and 10 from the 26. What a boring game. Tua passes behind the line. And he's going to get across the 30. He's going to get a couple yards there. It'll be third down and short. I do not know how to say that guy's last name. So I'm not going to. Yeah, he's in the chat. He's right here. Seven and a half to go now. It has been a lot of yeah, I'm also surprised he's not getting any play time, but maybe later when you get a chance I shot you a DM. I will check it after a while. You might have to remind me when this game gets closer to over though. 3rd and 3, quick pass, it's completed. I believe that's Hill. And he will get the first down. Judon picked him up like he was a baby. Just picked him up by his arm. Colts fans, Chargers fans, Dolphins fans, Titans fans, Cardinals fans, Texans fans, Saints fans, Bucks fans, Jags fans, Panthers fans are all pretty cool. I feel like living very close to a lot of Bengals fans. I would say 75% of them are cool. 1st and 10, they're going to do a wraparound sweep by number 18, who I cannot say his last name. And he's going to end up losing a yard. He won't make it back to the line of scrimmage. So I think the Dolphins should scrap that play. They've tried it twice already, and both times they've lost a 1 yard. Or maybe not the same play, but very similar. Makes me want Kentucky Fried Chicken. I just want to know where you connected that shoulder injury to Kentucky Fried Chicken, please. I need you to pick your brain for me and explain that. 2nd down and 11. Tua's looking, takes a shot down the field, and he's got Waddle, and it's complete for a huge gain. Wow. I love that guy. I just want to see him. They went all the way down to the Patriots 30. I just want to see him get a touchdown so he can waddle in the end zone. But I'm going to head out. Great meeting you. Go Pats. Hey, Tim, good luck the rest of your game and your season. Me and Papa Blood appreciate you. Thank you so much. And I hope you have a good rest of your evening. 1st and 10. They're going to hand it off. That's Ahmed. I feel like I'm not saying that right, but my mouth cannot say it correctly. There is a flag on the play. That was a 32-yard pickup by Jalen Waddle. '49ers fans? I just feel like there's a lot of them. They're like Packers fans. I am saying it wrong or I am saying it right. I didn't catch the penalty. I just heard him say 2nd down. That dude got crushed, though, under the pile. Wait, that wasn't even him. Go Colts. Yes. 2nd and 5. Handoff, and he's going to barrel forward, and he's going to get a 1st down. He gets inside the 20, but there is a flag. I'm sure some of Kentucky Fried Chicken in his shoulder. I'm sure some of Kentucky Fried Chicken, his shoulder in it. That's my reasoning. Okay. I get it. I don't get it, but I get it. Niners fans or Raiders fans that wear red. I just feel like that is probably the closest description because there are so many of them and they're all from roughly the same area, or the team is at least. All right, second down and 15. That was a penalty on the offensive line holding. Tua's going to fire, hits Tyreek. Or no, that's not Tyreek. That is the rookie running back who has been getting the last 2 carries and this 4-yard pass. And they're 58% criminals. All right, third down and 11. Play clock's running down at the 30. Tua, quick pass over the middle. It's batted. And it will be incomplete. It's going to be fourth down. I think they might try for a long field goal here. Bill Belichick looking as stern as ever. Raising Cane's is overrated. I absolutely love Raising Cane's. It is. I think it's superior. I don't know that I've ever eaten In-N-Out actually. So fourth and 11, they're going to try for a 49-yard field goal attempt. Kick is up, nearly blocked. No, it was blocked. And the Patriots have it all the way to the 47 of Miami. I thought that looked weird. Have you guys tried Big Chicken? I have not. And the Patriots are finding life late in this second half. There's 3:32 left in the third quarter. I feel like that's got to be the worst thing ever. Like the worst feeling you could feel in your life for a kicker to get a field goal blocked. Like a point after, whatever. A field goal, like that sucks. Like it would make me nervous kicking because like they kind of skid after that because they don't want to run into a player. First and 10 from the 49. Quick pass to Hunter Henry. I don't know if that I've had In-N-Out or Whataburger. We got a few Philly fans in here that I like. You know, the Philly fans that come in here, I don't mind. And a couple of the Philly fans that live around here, they're all right too. Second down, Jones is just going to throw it away, I guess. 3:01 left to go in the third down and 10. Can we agree that Popeyes is the superior chicken sandwich at least? I don't know that I've had very many chicken sandwiches to compare with. Yeah, but you're not a kicker, Dave. It would be different if you were a kicker. Third down and 1, play action. He's going to throw. He gets it away to Stevenson, and he's still on his feet. He'll pick up the first down and more. Yeah, I've never tried Popeye's spicy chicken sandwich either, but I recently was told the spicy one is very, very good. Yeah, where's Big Chicken at? Is that like a Midwestern type thing? I have my order memorized when I walk in. That's how the Chinese food place down the road from me used to be. I don't go there as much anymore, but I still love it all the same. First down and 10 from the 33. Mack alone in the backfield. He's got time. He's going to take a shot down the field, trying to get it to Bourne. Bourne catches it, but I don't think he got either feet inbound. He kind of dove to catch it. It's going to be second down and 10. 2:18 to go in the third quarter. Yeah, I can't remember what that place it was in Clearwater. Or not Clearwater, it might have been Orlando, one of the two. It was just like Cane's, but I think it was better. No, it wasn't Zaxby's. Zaxby's is good though. I also like Bojangles. I've only ever had it when I've been like I had it once in, I think, Atlanta. 2nd and 10, quick pass to the outside to Bourne. He'll get about 8, maybe 9 yards. It's going to be 3rd and short. But every time I've had Zaxby's, it's been further south. Or not Zaxby's, Bojangles. But that place in Florida that she's talking about was really, really good. I hate Church's chicken. Wait, what's Church's chicken? All right, 3rd down and 2 from the 25. And they're going to hand it to Stevenson. He's going to push forward, and I think he's got enough for a first down. Huey Magoo's, that's what that place is called. That place is absolutely amazing. That might be, like, number 1 to me. Never heard of Zaxby's? That's kind of crazy. But Church's is like KFC? Okay. Yeah, I'd never heard of Church's either. But Zaxby's is not bad. It's been a really long time since I've had it. I would say, like, either my senior year or right after I graduated. So, around 10 years ago. Church's Chicken is the discount knockoff version of KFC. Okay, so now they're going to say that the Patriots are short. They brought out the Chain Gang. What's up, Burdens? In and Out's only West Coast. I'm pretty sure it is mostly West Coast. Looks like Billy Belichick's gonna challenge the spotting on the field. He's got this flag in his hand. It's gonna be 4th and inches. Cheaper KFC, pretty good. Oh, he's putting the challenge flag back in his sock. Wait. Nope, he dropped it on the ground. So I guess they're gonna challenge this. I thought he got it. I mean, it obviously was really close, but I'm thinking that he got that. I thought we were actually going to a church for chicken. All right, so they're going to take a timeout to review the Patriots challenge. I think he got a first down. And all those churches look like they haven't been cleaned in 20 years. I'm going to have to look up Church's Chicken and see where that's even at. Because I've never even heard of it. I think I've heard of Lee's Chicken though. But yeah, this Huey Magoo's. If any of you guys, well, Chris, you live in Florida. Have you ever had Huey Magoo's? I can't remember if it was in Clearwater or near, like, closer to Atlanta. I want to say, or not Atlanta, Orlando. I think it was closer to Orlando that we had it, and it was really good. There's one in Florence, a Church's Chicken. Kennedy Chicken in Orlando, best chicken I ever had. That's how I feel about this Huey Magoo's place. There was a Burger King in Columbia, Missouri that was dirty and one that was clean. The dirty one had such good food, the clean one not so much. I did not know that. I'm going to have to investigate so I can give valid opinion or give an opinion that's real on some of these places. If there's one that's close. He was like trying to fake him out, like he was putting it back in his sock, and then he pulled it right back out, and then spiked it. He ain't playing. He must be angry or something. I could have sworn it was like more clear than it was that he had gotten the first down. And they're gonna say that the call stands that he did not get it. I still think he got it. Fried chicken reviews coming on the channel. One day whenever I get to try it, the next Q&A that we finally get around to doing, we can come back and revisit this conversation. All right, so it's going to be 4th and inches, but the Patriots offense is staying out. I think they should anyway. And Jones is going to sneak it himself for the first down. If he was just going to do that anyway, if they didn't get it, they might as well have just done that. But there is a flag. It said there was a flag, but I guess there wasn't one. All right, 1st and 10 from the 22. Jones looking, throws down the right sideline to Parker, and that's going to be picked off. He had both feet in bounds. They said that the officials are discussing that, but I'm pretty sure that's an interception. I don't know why they challenged it if they were just gonna QB sneak it. They could have just quickly got to the line and did that. Crispy Crunchy is gas station chicken. One of the gas stations around here. Every now and then, we'll get some of it in their potato wedges. Today is the end of Mac Jones. I don't think, maybe not. I didn't like that ball before it even got to the receiver/defender because it didn't look like a good ball. But it's hard to tell against division rivals. But you know what? Gas station chicken ain't all that bad. Wait, is Boston Market a chicken place or is it a market? I thought we were just talking about a market. Now I'm not sure. Wait, so you're saying Crispy Crunchy has an actual building, like a, I guess, restaurant, and it's not just gas station chicken? Because this is news to me. I love their blueberry biscuits. Wait, why are you coming at me? I'm not the one who said today is the end of Mac Jones. Why are you coming at me? Or is it about the chicken? I'm not sure which. Is it about Mac Jones or the chicken? Also, blueberry biscuits are very good. That was a good interception. I mean, I think it was a bad ball from Mac, but good play by the defender. It's always about the chicken, always. Okay, that's fair. We love chicken. It's in the blood, loves chicken. I drive by a freestanding crispy crunchy restaurant on my bus every day. Wait, you gotta take a picture of that the next time you drive past it. I want to see this with my eyes. I don't want to just visualize it. Been traveling all day, had half a beer the whole day, no drink and drive. Go to drive home and someone dumps a full quart of beer on me. Just how I wanted to smell driving. Bucky's ID chicken. Wait, who? Bucky's has chicken? I've only had like their pulled pork and stuff. Mac will be AJ McCarron in 2 weeks. What do you mean, jobless? Like, I'm not sure. 1st and 10. Quick pass to Waddle, dangerous. It got bobbled and nearly picked off. Good thing nobody was paying attention because getting picked off at the 7-yard line, which I guess you can say the same thing about the Patriots. Either way, not playing. Okay, so jobless. I think Mac Jones is more likely to be a backup QB than AJ McCarron at this point, though. 2nd down and 10 at their own 3. We have 48 seconds left in the first quarter. They're going to run it here, and they'll get to about the 6. And this should be our last play of the third quarter. He's going to have to draft him a real QB. Man, I just feel like, well, this is like the first QB he's used a higher draft pick for, but like usually he's just constantly drafting like third anybody after like the 4th round. So maybe he's going to take a chance on another QB. I don't know. Last play of the third quarter coming up, 3rd down and 7. Tua looking to throw from his own end zone, fires, and I'm not sure what happened. It's going to be incomplete. It looks like Hill wants a flag. There is none. And we're officially on the final stretch, the 4th quarter of this game. I mean, he shows like flashes of improvement, and then he throws interceptions like that one. You know, like I can see the value in him. He's just got to make better decisions. Man, I'm still hanging up on the Bucky's comment. Does Bucky's for real have chicken? Game managers with good arms. I mean, I don't know how great his arm is in terms of if you're talking about the deep ball, but he's gotten better. Receiver either tripped or was pushed down. Yeah, I couldn't tell because of how the camera went through. And Jimmy G is okay. What's his name? And had a decent couple of seasons with KC. Chris, have you ever been to Bucky's? You would understand if you go. Plus, their pulled pork is really, really good. May have been a one-off having chicken, which makes it much scarier that one place went rogue and started cooking full-on chickens. I mean, they might have always had chicken, and I just never made it past the pulled pork. Like, every time I go, and I've been to 2 different ones, they've had a crap ton of pulled pork and a crap ton of, like, different various fudges. Oh, it's really good. I DM'd you a picture off Google Maps. It looks like it's combined with a pizza joint, but it's not a gas station. Is it kind of like those I'm trying to think. Like when they have like a KFC, Taco Bell, and they're like combined into one like really small building. Chris, in terms of like cooked food, pulled pork and fudge, but they have like everything there. They've got all your normal gas station and your like your drinks and alcohol. They've got a bunch of slushies. They've got every kind of snack you can think of, and most of them are like their brand. So they also have t-shirts and toys and souvenirs and everything, and like 700 gas pumps. All right, so the Dolphins are going to have to punt from in their own end zone here on 4th down and 7. We're too focused on drafting someone who fit the Brady mold instead of just drafting a great QB. That's fair. All right, kick is up. He's going to return it from the 45. He runs backwards, and he'll go down around the 40. Baker Mayfield 2-0. Glad to see him doing well. I'm not a Baker Mayfield fan, but he has shocked me. So, like, good for him. Like, I'm happy for him if he can find a system that works with him and can be successful in it. I'm just not a huge fan. Yeah, but it's, like, much, like, bigger than your normal gas station. Like, yes, the 1,200 parking spaces, but, like, this store has, like, a lot more than a gas station. It's like a truck stop. It's basically a truck stop that doesn't allow semis. All right, 1st down. They're going to run it with Stevenson, and he'll get 3 yards, and it'll be 2nd down. 2nd and 7. He's going to take a shot, and he's got Hunter Henry for a first down and about 15 yards. Sorry, 13 yards. If the Patriots end up losing this game, I'm going to say the last 5 times I've seen them wear this uniform, they've lost. 1st and 10, Jones rolls out, fires, and he's got a guy near the sideline. That's going to be Juju Smith-Schuster for another first down. And they're getting their offense going a little bit here, and that's going to go for 12 yards. A type of gas stations don't allow so much. No, it's like a truck stop, a little bit bigger than a normal gas station, but with no trucks. I thought Baker would bust and he's sticking around. I just don't like small QBs, though. Risky business. Yeah, and Baker's had a lot of injuries over his career. 1st and 10 from the 30. Jones in trouble. He's going to get swallowed up for about a 3-yard loss. He couldn't get away from the pressure. Ooh, I don't really like that matchup. Tampa Bay versus the Eagles. That one's interesting. 2nd and 13, they try to throw a screen to Juju, and they're going to lose yardage again, but a Dolphin has the football. I'm pretty sure he was ruled down by contact. And that was Xavier Howard. I think he thought he was going to get a scoop and score there. So it's going to be 3rd down and 15. Yeah, that's what we're talking about, Peyton. Buc-ee's. I've been to the one in Kentucky. 3rd down and 15. Jones dropping way back. He's going to take off and keep it. He'll get out of bounds after the first down mark. There is a penalty flag on the ground. Brown screwed Baker by letting him play the bad shoulder. I think so too. I had this conversation earlier with somebody. I 100% agree. So it's going to be a penalty on the defense. Maybe a hold? Or illegal contact. No, it's going to be a hold. And so they're going to tack on 5 more yards to the end of the Jones run. So it's going to be 1st and 10 at the Miami 12. And they're going to hand it off to Stevenson. He's inside the 10, and he's still trying to push forward. He'll get to about the 7 before he's brought down. Never been there. I didn't know there was any around here. Yeah, the closest one to, where I live, which will be a little bit further for you, probably about another 20 or 30 minutes, I would assume, is an hour and a half-ish from here. It's near, I want to say probably around close to Eastern Kentucky University. 2nd and 4. Jones rolls to his right, finally turns, fires, caught, touchdown. And that's going to be Hunter Henry for the score. And the Patriots are trying to sneak back into this game. Now you don't know if it's a 9 or a 6. Yeah, near Lexington. Yeah, which that was a good ball by Mac Jones. All right, they're lining up to kick the extra point. Kick is up. And it is good. We're back to a 1-score game. There we go. My 3's always sideways. Yep, now my 10 is sideways. Patriots should never wear those uniforms after the Bears kicked their ass in the Super Bowl 38 years ago. Well, they weren't considered throwbacks then, so now it's a special occasion. But I feel like every game, at least lately, like I said earlier, that I've watched them wearing those jerseys, they've lost. I'm like, man, you can't lose wearing a cool jersey like that. Let me see. Where is it? Was this the 2022? Yes. All right. Trying to remember because they wore these jerseys. I feel like they did last year, and they lost as well. Papa spending time in Lexington. What a sin for a Hoosier. Oh, he doesn't go there. I don't know if I've ever seen him go to Lexington. Finn's offense stalled badly in the second half. I just think like the defense kind of, started shutting them down, not allowing them to play their kind of games that they're, used to running people over. Yeah, Z speed by. He said FUK. Next week we got the Steelers at the Raiders. Jimmy G and the girl hands. All right, 11:21. Patriots set to kick off. Kick is up, and it will be a touchback. Owensboro? Okay. Moral of the story, Patriots suck. Is that really the Raiders' home opener? They played 2 road games? Oh, that's right. They went to Denver week 1. All right, so the Patriots lined up incorrectly, I suppose. Illegal formation. So they're going to add 5 yards for Miami. I feel like the kickoff is like the one thing that I don't know how you do it wrong. 1st and 10, high snap. Tua bobbles it, gets it to Mostert. Mostert takes off running. He's going to get about 7 yards on the ground. I had my car break down in Kentucky, Arabia. Arabia. Baya. Okay. I wouldn't want my car to break down in Kentucky. I mean, I've lived here a lot of my life, but I don't know. 2 road games, but tonight in LA was basically a home game. Facts. 2nd down and 3. Quick pass to the outside. That's going to be Smythe for a 1st down. Move the chains. Few teams haven't had their home opener yet. That's true. Who else? The Raiders? The Niners? I don't know who else. First and 10. Tua's looking to take a shot, and he does. It's deep down the field to Tyreek, but it's going to be intercepted. And that's their high rookie draft pick, Christian Gonzalez, with the pick. I'm not sure why he thought he needed to take a big shot there. You're right. When they play the Bears, I forget that it's not at home when they win like that. The girl slayer and the girl's hands. I just saw this comment. Crafty. Listen, I'm never surprised about that. Come on, Jesus, give me an early birthday present. Dude. I mean, Tyreek Hill was stopped for like 10 seconds before it got there. But it's still there, so that's fair. I wouldn't really want it, though. First and 10. Quick throw to Juju. He's lit up immediately. I do not think he caught that ball. Ladies' man versus ladies' hands. And that's going to be Christian Gonzalez's first career interception. Second down and 10. Dolphins have not had a home game yet. They were in San Diego last week. I don't think they were in San Diego, but I know what you mean. All right, second and 10 from their own 14. Jones looking, pressure's coming. He's going to get smacked down inside the 5. And that's the type of game this game is turning into. What's up, 10 man? It's going to be third down and long. Third down and 20 from their own 4-yard line. That was a brutal sack. You're right. We got 9 minutes, 15 seconds and counting left in this fourth quarter. It's third and 20. Jones in his own end zone. Looks like he's going to keep. He pump fakes, but then he finally lofts it down the field, and he just overthrows by a step to Gesicki, and it's going to be incomplete. That would have been a heck of a play if he would have connected right there. I haven't done the San Diego error in a row. Interception, best punt ever? It was okay. I mean, it was a good interception, but I wouldn't say the best punt ever. All right, punting from in their own end zone this time. And he's going to return it from the 40, crossing the 50. And he goes into Patriots territory before he gets knocked out of bounds. And he's a pretty small guy, so he quite literally got thrown out of bounds. This is great field position. I only have one more painful baseball ticket, and then I can put this baseball season to bed. All right, commercial break. Then we're going to have the Dolphins. I think if they can put it in the end zone, that's going to be the end of the game. If the Patriots hold them to a punt or a field goal, then they will still be in this one. I think the Reds have had a pretty solid year. I stopped following baseball a while ago, but I feel like they've had a solid year. Yeah, the Dolphins are going to start on the Patriots 43. 13 plus rookies on that 40 man. I know there's quite a few of them, that's for sure. I wouldn't be able to tell you anywhere near the exact number, but I'm sure that guess is probably pretty close. It just got extremely cold in my house. The temperature outside must have just like dropped. It was like 75 when I got home right before this game. It's 61 now. No, 60. So yeah, it's probably dropped quite a bit. I just like I feel like I can probably see my breath. It dropped so fast. It could be ghosts. That would not surprise me. I'm like instantly freezing. All right, 1st and 10 from the Patriots 43. And they're going to turn around and hand it off to Mostert, and he's got no one touched him the whole way, all the way to the house, and that's going to be a touchdown. There's still going to be 8 minutes and 45 seconds left in this game. One play, 43 yards straight to the house, and nobody touched him once. I didn't expect that to work as well as it did, but I yeah, that was crazy. All right, so now they're set to kick the extra point to make this a two-score game. Kick is up, and it is good. The Dolphins lead 24-10. Game? Maybe. Belichick let him score as part of his master plan. Hope the Packers get Christian Watson back next week. I read that he was trending to be available next week. Seattle's dark at 7:30. We're practically Norway. I go from shorts and flip-flops to that and a wool sweater. It's like 80 in California during the day. I'm punching the air right now. I can't believe no one got a finger on him. Like, was nobody expecting that? I'm sorry, Chris. I'm sorry. Now they get the ball back to begin their 14-point comeback sooner. I mean, that's true. They could have continued to run the ball play after play, getting some other a couple yards each time and just draining the clock, but they took 7 seconds off the clock, which gives the Patriots plenty of time to do anything. So there's still a chance, but it feels like game. But when I said if they score 7, it's probably over, I imagine them taking, 3 or 4 minutes off the clock. So this makes it a little bit different. You had your fun bud give some other teams their time. Yeah, the Patriots definitely had a lot of fun for a long time, it feels like. The better majority of my life. With his reading glasses, it has all of the all-time greats like playing just, as their age now. I think it's hilarious. I've only seen it like once because I really just don't listen to commercials ever, but I saw it at work and I thought that was pretty funny. I wear a t-shirt, basketball shorts, and sandals with socks on 24/7 when I'm not at work. It can be 25 degrees out and you'll see me in shorts and t-shirts. I don't own any pants. When I was in high school, until not my freshman year, but my sophomore and junior and probably the first half of my senior year, I think I wore shorts and a hoodie every single day of the year and also a beanie like every single day. It could be -2 or 102 and I was always wearing that. But now I feel like I'm always cold. All right, kickoff's up. It's going to be a touchback. But I like wearing jeans. I also like sweatpants a lot. Jerry Rice, Emmitt Smith. Wasn't Randy Moss in that also? Surprising how strong the Finns O-line looks all of a sudden. You know, this graphic is kind of, I don't know, cringing me out a little bit. But I think Randy Moss was in that also. But yeah, the O-line is holding up way better than I thought they would. 1st and 10 from the 25. Quick fire by Mack. I don't even know how he got that to Parker, but it's caught for a 9-yard gain. But there is a flag on the field. Dude, he fed that right there. And that's going to be a defensive pass interference, but they're going to decline the penalty. 8:40 to go. Let's see if the Patriots offensive line can hold up this last drive. I get too hot and sweat easily. It's a fat person thing. I'm really warm-blooded. I am like a freaking space heater like when I'm asleep, but most most of the time if I am awake, I am either cold or comfortable. I don't get very hot unless I'm going to bed. Shorts and a hoodie is very comfortable, honestly. All right, 1st and 10. Quick pass again, this time to Gesicki. It's only going to get a couple yards. And he'll get 5 yards. 8:20 and counting. 2nd down and 5. Low snap. Max looking. He's in trouble. He's got to throw it. And it's basically a throwaway in the direction of Parker. But there's a flag. And Eli Apple was on the coverage there. When the Patriots get their first win, they're going to throw a parade. They had to get to some help. Also, don't lead with your head. He needed a in line in therapy. And that's going to be DPI on Eli Apple. From outside in 30 degrees and you feel my bare arm, it'll be warm. I'm a really tiny human, so when it's like below like 65, my bones get cold. All right, 1st down and 10 from the 46 now. 8 minutes, 10 seconds remaining. Jones looking, has time, and then the pressure's coming. He dumps it down to Stevenson. Stevenson's able to get it to about the 49. It'll be 2nd down. Why the F is Apple still in the league? Because he's cheap and fills a roster spot. Like, he makes good plays sometimes, but that when it boils down to it, you know, he fills a roster spot. 2nd and 7. Jones is going to take a shot down the field, and it's nearly picked off as he overthrows Bourne. And it's going to be 3rd down and 7. It is a tough position, honestly. And yeah, your comment is completely just yes. But in he keeps getting, 1 or 2 year deals because he's not a top corner, but he's able to fill the spot effectively in with the few instances that are like this. 3rd down and 7. Jones under pressure throws, gets it to Parker. Parker catches it for a 1st down at about the 36. Journeyman knows the playbook. You can just get paid. That's what I'm saying. That's why he was with Cincinnati like an extra year after everyone thought he should be gone. 1st and 10, quick fire to the outside. That's going to be Henry. And it's 2nd down. I don't wear shorts if I'm going out in public, minus a super hot baseball game or sometimes a supermarket. It doesn't matter if it's 8,000 degrees outside. 2nd down and 3. Handoff to Stevenson up the middle, and he gets a big gain here all the way to the 16. That's going to be 12 yards. Was Apple a first round pick? Let me see. First and 10, hand off to Stevenson again. This time I'm gonna take it to the about the 11. He was in the first round, 10th overall. Second cornerback drafted behind Jalen Ramsey. Now they're on the same team. Yeah, I was to the Giants. All right, second down and 5. 6 minutes to go in the fourth. The clock is still rolling. Patriots need a touchdown here. Jones looking, steps up. And he wants to throw. He does. It's caught. But he had to jump out of the end zone to catch it. That's Juju. And so it's going to be inside the 5. First and goal. Was Orange the second round pick? Well, he was the. I don't know. Maybe. First and goal. They're going to hand it off to Stevenson. And he's going to tiptoe his way into the end zone for 6. And the Patriots are trying to make a comeback. Not everyone shows up to their job looking to be a superstar. Sometimes you just punch the clock. Now, isn't that the truth? There you go. Yeah, you get those $1 million checks, probably hard to stay motivated. Man, you know what? If I made like even $500,000 doing like what I do now, I would do whatever they wanted me to. Extra point is up, and it is good. Back to a one-score ball game with 5:25 to go in the fourth quarter. The Patriots are trying to keep this a ball game. That last interception from Jones could have been the difference. This could have been the game-tying touchdown. I came from Tom's stream. You're good at narration. Do you live streams every week? I just subscribed. You're the 49er fan, correct? I'm trying to remember. There was a lot of people that come through here at once, and it was a lot. But I feel like you're the one who said you're a Niners fan. But this channel is actually me and my dad. We run this channel together, but we do stream every week. The primetime games, and on Sundays, the middle games. My dad usually, that's Papa Blood, does the 425 games. And we do weekly picks together and usually recaps, things like that. So we're pretty active during football season, especially. But I appreciate that. Pities and an STI. Papa Blood might have turned this game off and passed out because he thought it was over. He might be lurking, though. We haven't heard from him in a while. Let's see if I can see when the last message from him was. 10:42. I guess that wasn't that long. That was when he was slandering the University of Kentucky. Oh yeah, he also streams some college basketball. They bully me here. That's fact. That's pretty much like the whole goal of our YouTube channel is to bully Chris. That's football's second to that. Yeah. But IU season, that's all him. He goes full time every game that he's able to. So that's usually like 95% of their games. All right, let's see. Do the Patriots defense shut them down, or are they able to hold the clock long enough? I'm telling you that 7-second drive wasn't enough time, and that's the difference in this game. All right, kickoff's up, and it's gonna be a touchback. Like If the Patriots get a stop here and end up going down the field and tying the game with no matter how much time is left, it doesn't matter. Uh, that 7-second, 43-yard rushing touchdown drive that's gonna be why, 100%. Terrible Thursday night games are quality content. Well, yeah, the Niners and Giants, it's either gonna be a complete blowout or a wacky game, and if it is a wacky game or a blowout, we're gonna have a lot of fun in here. I just feel it. All right, 5:25 to go. The Dolphins are 1st and 10 at their own 25. They just need to run the ball, man. And the play clock's running down, and they're gonna have to burn a timeout here. It's getting really, really loud in there. I don't think they could hear each other very well. I told some Bengals fan at work today, the one that I told you guys that was really nice to me that I met today, that I thought their head coach, McDaniels, he either looks like he's a barista at Starbucks or he is, he works at Best Buy. And I didn't think it was that funny, but I thought it was pretty funny. And I've never had someone laugh so hard at something. And I was like, is your day that bad? Like, I know the Bengals lost. I'm sorry, but I was like, don't laugh at me like that. I'm not that funny. 1st and 10. They're gonna run it up the middle. And they're gonna get about 5 yards. That's Mostert. Mostert's had a heck of a day. Let's look at what he's got. 15 attempts for 101 yards, 2 touchdowns, 1 catch for 6 yards. Pretty solid day. But anyway, I still think that's true though. He looks like a Starbucks barista or he works at Best Buy. Not funny, just true. Oh, it was a girl, but same thing. And then her mom came down there and she looked at me with the Chiefs jersey and she wanted to fight me. 2nd and 5, they're gonna take a shot to Waddle. And Waddle looks a little banged up. There is a flag on the play. He's still down on the ground. I think they're gonna get a 1st down from this, but he looks like he's in some pain. But yeah, this girl's mom, I think she was like, come up to me and I had my jersey on. She was like, and I was like, don't worry, I'm not gonna slander you. All right, so they're gonna hit the Patriots with an unnecessary roughness penalty, and that's the guy that made the play on Waddle. Ice Spice iced coffee with little munchkins inside. Okay, can you explain to me what is in that? I understand the munchkins thing because I follow celebrity stuff enough to know that that's what her fans are called, but like what's actually in it? I need to know. Yeah, that's a big hit, man. It looks like he was grabbing his core. Maybe he got the wind knocked out of him. But he's walking off the field going into the tent now. Maybe concussion. I'm not sure. And Bill Belichick's yelling at the ref now. We got 4:37 left. Yeah, that was a huge foul. I mean, the yardage given up because of it. 1st and 10, handoff to Mostert. Mostert's going to cross the 55 and get another 1st down. I just heard about it yesterday. I want to order that. Well, if you order it, first of all, tell me what's in it because it just seems a little sus, but it sounds interesting enough that I would probably pay for something like that. But two, I want to know if it tastes good. Him and Rodrigo Blankenship are working on a Dave Matthews cover band concept in the offseason. Oh my god. Yeah. That local bar kind of band that's at the same bar every single weekend. Local legends, if you will. 1st and 10, gonna hand it off to Mostert. Mostert's gonna get about 3-ish yards on this one. And it looks like Mostert's a little slower to get up, but there's a little bit of a scuffle going on. Don't put that evil into the world. You can't tell me if I was like, or if you were like, hey, what's in this drink? And I'd say munchkins. You wouldn't think that was a little sus. I root for every Thursday night football game to be terrible so I don't regret my refusal to pay for Prime. That's fair. All right, we got 3:10 to go. Play clock's running down. And they're going to keep the ball on the ground. And Mostert's bullying his way through. He's going to pick up 7 yards. It's going to be second down and short. They could seal this without scoring, honestly. They're actually running the clock now instead of just letting, going for deep, I guess. I would think you put a children in there. But see, that makes it more sus when you say that. 2 minutes 30 seconds. Third down and 1. And they fumble the snap. Tua keeps. And it's going to be fourth down. They're going to kick a long field goal here. That was like a hit Tua was probably afraid of taking, but he didn't think he had a choice. So he just barreled his head into Matthew Judon's stomach. All right, it's fourth down. The Patriots stop the clock here. But Sanders is 4 for 12 on field goal attempts of 50-plus yards since 2021. It's going to be a 55-yard field goal attempt to his hands have concussions now. Yeah, right along with his ankles. This football game is sus. All right, it's going to be a 55-yard field goal attempt. Kick is up, and he is not going to get there. It's going to be a wide left. And now the Patriots have a chance to come back and tie this game up with 2 timeouts, the 2-minute warning, and 2 minutes and 14 seconds. CMC makes me miss Mostert a bit easier. Oh, I got you. I do miss him a lot. He was great as a Niner. I remember Mostert on the roster. Where did he go before Miami? Because I feel like maybe like Chicago or something. But he was really good with San Francisco. I just feel like the Niners have weird relationships with running backs, and CMC doesn't count as a normal running back. All right, 1st and 10 from the 45. Jones throws, gets it to Bourne, and he's hit immediately. The clock's going to run down to 2 minutes here. I don't think they're going to be able to get a playoff in time. Might have been wiser to punt there. You might be right. I'm still worried about Tua also. Every time any pressure gets near him, I kind of just cringe a little bit. All right, so it's going to be second down and 6 from the New England 49. 2 minutes to go. 2 timeouts for each team. Which kicker do you trust least? Or maybe you hate your defense. Seems like you could have pinned them inside the 20. At that point, if you were going to kick a field goal, you might as well took a shot on the field because you've got the receivers that could catch that ball, right? Like, 3 more points would have been nice, but when your kicker has a 33% success rate on 50-plus yard field goals, you don't want to send him out there in New England, of all places, to try to kick a long one. Like, they should have just took a shot. 2nd and 7, quick pass to Bourne. He's got a first down and more before he's slung down. Clock's going to continue to run. They're going into their 2-minute offense here. by a botched snap. I think so too, but I really keeping the clock alive on a first down is better. That's true. 1st and 10. Jones stepping up, and he's going to get slammed down back at the 49. And they're not calling a timeout here. Play clock's rolling down. It's going to be 2nd down and 18. 1 year in Cleveland, 6 years in San Francisco, Miami. Oh, okay. I thought he stopped somewhere along the way. I know he had some health injuries at one point. 2nd and 18. Jones rolls out of the pocket, fires, and it's going to be incomplete. Trying to get it to Hunter Henry. Clock stopped at 1:01. They've got 2 more shots for a first down because they're going to go for it on 4th down. But at this point, if I were the Patriots, I'd go for like 10, not all 18 of them. Because you're gonna go on 4th anyway. Jones needs his Brady moment. It'd probably be good for his growth, honestly. 3rd down and 18. Jones looking, fires over the middle, and it's caught. And it's going to be 4th down. That was Gesicki. They're going to use their last timeout here. It's going to be 4th down and about... I couldn't really tell because I was trying to figure out if he caught it or not. He put his glove under it. The defender's glove kept it from touching the ground. That was only a catch because the defender tried to block it. If his hand wasn't there, it would have hit the ground. All right, so it's going to be 4th down and 4 now. 1 minute on the clock. Jones backpedaling, pressure's coming, throws. And he gets it to Gesicki. He's going to lateral it to a lineman, and the lineman barrels his way to the first down marker. And I think he got enough for the first down. Wow. Miami stopping the clock here. He laterals it behind him, gets it to the lineman who was not expecting that ball, and he just goes 1v4 and barrels his way across the first down marker. But now they're trying to say that Gesicki was stopped on forward progress. I didn't hear the whistle, but if that's how this game ends, because they said that the forward progress was stopped, that would be crazy. See, the side ref that was next to him didn't blow the whistle. You could tell watching him. He was watching the play. Dude, he bulldozed. He had like 3 Dolphins on his back. Oh my god. This is I hope this works out in the Patriots' favor because this is just crazy. It wasn't a trade either. Mostert signed with Miami as a free agent. San Francisco didn't want to pay the man. That's wild. All right, so now they're saying they think he's going to be short. He might be a little short. Bill's talking to the ref like he couldn't believe that worked out either. He's just hoping he made it. All right, so they're going to say he was short. And so this is how Miami's going to win the game because the lineman was half a yard short. Not sure that was clear enough to overturn. Yeah, I don't know. It was really close because they said he had to get to the 31, and the Dolphins will take a knee here. And our final score is going to be 24-17. What could have been if that big man had made it just a couple more inches? And the second kneel is out, and that will end our game. I think it's the right call too. But I wish it wasn't. Last minute pick finally worked out. I mean, I think I had the Dolphins, but I knew the Patriots were. I assumed that the Patriots would give them a run in this one. I don't know how I really did this week. I haven't looked, but I feel like I did okay. I missed Green Bay and I missed Detroit because I couldn't make myself pick the Seahawks, even though I felt in my soul that it would happen. And the Chargers let me down too. I only missed 4 today. Green Bay, the Chargers game, the Lions game, and the Broncos game. Dude, it was close, but that was a fun ending. It gave some like hype behind the whole thing right there at the end. You know, I'm tied for first place in our Pick'ems league for this week. And that is good enough for me. And I'm only 2 places out of first. I'm feeling pretty good about that. Man, it's not even when you least expect you. You could just cut that. You could just cut that sentence off at the Chargers will always let you down. Like the Chargers will always let you down in sentence. Like I feel like every time I put my faith in them for anything, they let me down. Like the Jacksonville game in the playoffs. Before that game started, I was like, the Chargers should be able to take care of business. And then they were up like a crazy amount. Trevor Lawrence threw 4 picks, and I was like, all right, this game's over. And then they lost. How often do you see that? That's what I'm saying. Just for the fun of it, that would have been really fun. Bengals, Packers, Chargers, Lions, and Broncos. So you missed all the same ones I did and the Bengals. At least a lot of us are on the same page. If anybody would like to join our pick'ems, the link is in the description near the top, I believe. Let me see. Yeah, but it's the top link. And you can hang out with us. We also use the same pool for March Madness. So once you get in for this one, I think you're already in. We fill out March Madness brackets as well. Chargers gonna charter, yeah. I mean, I like the Chargers, but they definitely let me down. It's hard to continue to, you know, where they had the best offense and the second best defense and didn't even make the playoffs. Legit reason to never bet on them ever. That's what I'm saying, man. When's your next NFL live stream? Well, one of us or both of us will be live tomorrow. I don't know if we'll be at the start of the Saints and Panthers game, But by the Browns and Steelers game, we will be live. I'm gonna see if he wants to do it together, and then we can just start the stream at the beginning of the Saints game, and then just kind of swap over, or we can just do the Browns game. I feel like that'll be all right. We'll definitely be there by the start of the Browns and Steelers game for sure. That's the very latest. I had the Ravens all week until 2 hours before the game time. I'm never doing that again with the Bengals. I'm telling you, well, hang on. I don't even know who the Bengals play next week, but I'm gonna check real quick. But I'm almost. Let me look at it before I even say that. They play the Rams. Well, you know what? The Rams are a different team than I thought they would be, but I'm almost certain that the Bengals will beat the Rams. The Rams put on a better first 2 weeks than I ever thought they could, but I think they can do it. Their offensive line is better than it was in that Super Bowl, and their defensive line isn't quite as strong as it was during that Super Bowl. So it favors the Bengals a little bit more than when they were in the Super Bowl. So I'm going in on the Bengals on Monday next week. But like I said, one or both of us will be live tomorrow night by the Browns versus Steelers game. We'll see what happens. I do have to work the majority of the day tomorrow, so it also depends on how I feel when I get home from work. I'll talk to him. I think he's sleeping. I'll talk to him in the morning when we're at work. We'll figure that out. Yeah, like I said earlier, the Pick'em League's in the description. It's all free. If you would like to join our Pick'ems, you can do so. It's all for funsies, but whoever comes in first place for the year, that's announced following after the Super Bowl, well, we haven't announced what our prize is going to be, but it'll be something. What's your NFL team? He'll be healthy, who knows? That's funny. I am a fan of the Chiefs. I often support the Bengals because my partner in crime on this channel is a Bengals fan, so I always root for them when they're not playing me, even though they have had a rough start to this season. How about you both go on stream together and one of you focus on the... No, see, that's chaos. Like, I think, like, if we do it, we can do both games together, but I don't think one of us can do one and one of us can do the other. Like, I feel like it'll just be chaos. Like, we can do one and talk about the other while we're doing one. That's the only way I think it will work. But Burrow, I think he just re-aggravated his knee or whatever it was. I think we'll know by Monday, Tuesday-ish how he's looking. I think he'll be okay. Healthy, wealthy, and wise. 1 out of 3 ain't bad. Yeah, you right. Nothing wrong with chaos. Yeah, well, I love chaos, and you guys know that I do all day, every day. But sometimes when things go into overdrive, my brain shuts down sometimes. I guess if I had him with me, it wouldn't be as bad, but we'll see. I'll talk to him, and you know what? I'll let you guys know in the Discord. For all of you that are in the Discord, I'll let you know in there. Lego my ego. What's good, Chiefs Kingdom? We got that dub today. You dang right we did. We needed that. I was really worried about going 0-2 this week, but baby steps. Baby steps. We got Chicago next week. We better not lose to Chicago next week. But this team looked a little bit better. A little more complete. Kadarius Toney caught the balls that were thrown to him. Travis Kelce looked good. Chris Jones is back. Life's going to be okay. Can get a fake autograph picture of the player of their choice drawn by me. Well, we can do that anyway. I feel like that would be fun. I asked him to pick a prize, and we couldn't settle on anything immediately. So I said, "Fine, we'll figure it out when we get there." But I need to eat dinner because I have not eaten today. Well, I had a Snickers earlier because someone at work brought them in and gave me one. But that's all I've had today, so I need to go eat so I can get ready to go to work tomorrow, and then when I get back from work tomorrow, I'll update you guys in the Discord. Leo just posted the link if any of you want to join the Discord. Have a good night, John. Appreciate you. And we'll see you guys by 8 o'clock or whenever normal kickoff is. Fields rushing 200 yards next week. That's quite possible, 100%. I'm tied for third. You are. Jones showed up and the Greek Freak showed up. Spags put together a great defense today. Oh, yeah, I've gotten no complaints about the defense. And the offense, I think, week to week is just going to continue to improve. I think a lot of guys like KT didn't practice and wasn't evolved a lot in preseason / training camp because he had injuries. And so I think all the kinks are going to slowly work themselves out, and this team's going to start looking more complete all around very soon. With that being said, I'm going to hop off here. I had a lot of fun with this game tonight. It turned out way better than it had started. You guys are awesome. I'll be back tomorrow. So if you'd like to come hang out with us during Monday Night Football, you know where we'll be. And all the links are in the description for anybody that wants them. The Discord. If you want to follow any of our social medias, if you want to join the pick'ems. I love you guys so much. You guys are the best. And we'll see you tomorrow.